Hello! Hello everyone! It is Quag, yes. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream today. How y'all doing? Welcome. Hopefully everyone is having a good evening today. Hopefully everyone's had a good dinner or whatever. Welcome back. We are live once again on the Dodo channel. Hello to Lilo, to Kuruel, the Dark Striker, and to Ashing. Ashing saying some words of wisdom right there. So I don't even know where he got that that paragraph from. But yes, for those of you who were here during the stream on Tuesday, you guys will remember that I mentioned that today's stream is not actually going to be MLBB gameplay. We're gonna be doing something a little different. Though it's not too different for the peeps who've been here long enough, because we're gonna be doing some team power rankings, right? Some of you guys only came by in like the timing in between the last MPL season and the current MPL season. But for those of you who are newer, right, to the channel, you guys might not be aware, but I do a lot of like team power rankings, right? I always do them every single season. That's like my most consistent piece of content. Let me just like real quick show, because yeah, I know that there's a couple of peeps here who probably haven't really seen me do it before, you know, because it has been a while since the last MPL season, right? So like if I just show y'all real quick, alright, so, you know, like these, right? I did these like every couple of weeks. I don't know why it's not coming out. It's loading slow. But like you guys see these rankings here, these team power rankings here. Yeah, I did these every couple of weeks, you know, whenever seasons were going. This was for season 14. If we scroll back, we can see season 13 and so on, right? So this is something that we always do, but it's been a while since we've done it because the gap between MPL seasons this time around has been longer than usual, right? Because MPL season 15 has started later than usual. But yes, that is what we're gonna be doing today. It's obviously not gonna take the entire stream, right? I do normally take a while to talk about it, you know, to give my like thoughts and opinions a little bit. It shouldn't be quite as in-depth today, right? Because normally the way I do it is that I split it into like early game, mid-game, late game power rankings, right? I normally do that. So like I say like which teams are the strongest and weakest in the early game, in the mid game, in the late game. But since the season hasn't started yet, and we haven't actually gotten to see how these teams play, it is basically impossible for me to actually go that in depth, right, with my analysis. So today we are purely going to be ranking the teams overall, right, based on how I think they're going to be against each other, right? Like we don't have the information of how good they are early, mid, late, right? So what we're going to be doing today is purely ranking them like overall, just based on the players that they have, the chemistry that I think they have, you know, like their previous records and everything like that. It still might take a little bit, right? Because we do have a lot of new faces in MPL MY this time around, right? We have 2 completely new teams. We have a couple of rebrands. We have a lot of like player switcheroo, you know? So, as all of you know, I'm not very good at keeping track of tournaments outside of MPL MY. So any new imports or any players from MAL, I'm not gonna have a lot of information on, right? So we're gonna try and figure that part out, and then we can try coming up with like my official ranking before the season starts at the end, right? But Ashing said earlier, Dad in thumbnail is way more fat than now. I will point out, yes. But that is also because I am making a face. If you guys look at my YouTube thumbnail, you guys will see what Ashing is talking about. It is, no, not this one. This is like, you know, this is like the old thumbnail. Like, This thumbnail, alright? This is the current thumbnail that I'm using. I look fat, but that's because I am purposefully making a face, alright? I am a little fat, I will admit, but I am also purposely making a face. Like, if I show you guys the original image, of this shot, hold on, you guys will see. It's because, like, you can see my chin, right? Like that, right? So it's because of the angle and the way that I'm purposefully, like, raising my mouth to have a confused look. That's why it looks chubbier. But it is, I will admit, it is definitely a little chubbier. I think I have probably lost some weight, which is good. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did the face anymore. But yes. Yeah. I really should take, like, the next time we have a photo shoot for MPL. I need to do more different poses. I need to have more different poses that I can, like, use for my thumbnails and stuff. I need to abuse the photo shoots that MPL gives us to, like, get good shots of myself for thumbnails and shit. That's what I need to do. But yes, won't glaze ocean black because they already have a curse. Do they already? Oh, right. DJY, of course, yes, you are right. Rank from the weakest to the strongest based on your opinions, yes. Still on the lighting and angle, yes, it does come down to that. But I do think I've lost a bit more weight recently. I haven't really been doing any exercise. I've just been trying to cut down on how much I've been eating. What about the thinking emoji? Do I have a shot of me thinking? You would think that I would, right? I feel like thinking is like a shot that you really should have. Hold on. Like, do I have a thonking? Do I have a thonking fudging image? I guess I have this. Damn. I should use these shots more. This is from China. This is the photo shoot that I did in China. Just look at me. Holy shit. The Chinese hairstyle right there. The hairstylists in China did my hair very differently. You look so much paler. They also caked on a lot more makeup. I'll tell you right now. Holy shit, they cake on a lot of makeup over there. Like, damn. It does look pretty good though. I do like the hairstyles that they give when I'm over there. Man, I still remember taking these pictures. I still remember how I was rushed to take these pictures when I landed in China. Literally, the night I landed in China, I was instantly rushed to a photo shoot. Like, damn. You look like a lawyer. I guess that's a good thing, right? I think that's a good thing. But yeah, pretty good. Yeah, suits it. Then they know your face shape already. Yeah, they know how to style hair over there, man. Like I really like the hairstyles that they gave me over there. Like, hold on, can I find more shots? Like, they gave me because when I'm here, I tend to play it safe, so like I just asked the hairstylist to give me like the same sort of style. But when I was in China, I just kind of didn't bother. I just let them give me whatever hairstyle they thought would be good, and like they gave me some good hairstyles. Hold on, let me like I'm gonna find some shots like let's see, like this one. I like this. Their hairstyle is quite nice, right? I kind of miss the hairstyles that they gave me, to be honest. Like, I never properly asked them like how do I do these hairstyles. Oops, well, this was not a very good photo, but you guys can see the hair. I somehow took this photo like half blinking, and it's a selfie. How do I take a selfie half blinking? How did that even happen? A torny dodo, I guess a little bit. And they gave me a different hairstyle every day too. There it is. Look at this shit. Like, whoo, look at that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how they do that. Is that you? Yes, that is me, Aziza. Also, hello, Aziza. The hair is cool, but the face you're making. I already said I was half blinking. I was half blinking. It was not a good shot. Yeah, just like almost every hairstyle they gave me was so nice actually. Like, damn, they use some hair products, right? But yeah, gotta give props, you know. I'm not usually very open to trying different hairstyles. Like, I typically prefer to keep it safe because I don't want to look too different from usual, right? I don't like it when people tell me like, you look really different or something like that. But like, the hairstyles they were giving me over there is like, good shit. Good shit. But yes, we kind of ended up on a diverting a little bit because Ashing pointed out I looked fat in the thumbnail. Lol. The first one kind of looks like John from AOT, but doesn't look like a horse. Hey, that's good. That's good. I do like that hair actually. I do quite like that hair. Ah man, I miss China actually. I actually do miss casting Genshin in China. That was fun. That was good. Well, who knows? Maybe someday, right? Someday again, if like Hoyo has new competitive titles. I think it's gonna be a bit hard to do like TCG anymore. It doesn't really look like they're going in that direction, but who knows, right? But yes, so the goal today is going to be to do a very simple like tier list. Alright, we're gonna be doing a very simple ranking. I don't know if I want to do a tier list or a ranking. It kind of depends on how I feel about the teams. Like whether or not I'm able to do in-depth enough analysis on the teams to give like a proper 1 to 10 ranking. Because last season I did a somewhat of a tier list. Was that last season? No, that was season 13. Did I do a preseason ranking for 14? Huh. Interesting. I thought for sure I would have done one. Or maybe I was busy. I might have been busy leading up to season 14, so I think I didn't do a preseason ranking for 14. I did do one for 13. I don't know why my images on Instagram are not like opening. Maybe I should open my TikTok. Maybe my TikTok will load them better. Hold on. Because like when I'm trying to click the images on Instagram and they're just not opening up. It's like this one. I did this one. This is the one that I did for season 13, right? This was before. Was it before the season started? Actually, it says week 1. I think I did this for week 1 actually. Yeah, this was week 1. This was not preseason. Actually, I did something different for preseason. Yeah, I did the AI thing. I know, oh, hold on. I don't want to be playing the music here. This is what I did. This is the preseason ranking. I did a thing where I like basically, you know, asked ChatGPT for their ranking as well. But this was my preseason rank. So I actually did do a ranking. Apparently, like 2 seasons ago. I did do a ranking, not like a grouping. How accurate was I? I wasn't too far off for some of them, but I was pretty far off on a lot of them. So, it's one of those things. So, considering I did actually do a ranking, I guess I probably should do a ranking. I should try anyway. I should try to see if I can do a ranking. Alright, anyway, Also in your TikTok, I saw you reacted to Ting Yun neck break. Oh yes, yeah, that's right down here. Good times. Good times. Those were good times indeed. Hold on, let me real quick try to do some adjustment here. I want to check something real quick. Hold on. Let me check my settings real quick. Cause okay, so what I'm trying to think of here is that I want to ideally once I've done the ranking, obviously I'm gonna make a graphic, you know, and then post up the ranking graphic. But I also want to try and see if I can clip it into a video. I want to try and see if for this season I can lock in a little bit more and try to actually produce content somewhat consistently, or at the very least as consistently as I can, right? So hold on, whoops. So because of that, I kind of want to check and see if I can. Yeah, because right now, do the ranking in a pyramid form. I mean, I did do that, kind of. Like the thing I just showed you guys, technically I did do that. It's fine. Okay, so that's the best way to rank them pre-season, probably, because like, yeah, like if you guys see again, this is apparently what I did for week 1. You guys see this here, this W1 here, this is week 1. So I did a pyramid ranking for the first week of season 13. But apparently before the season started, I did a proper ranking. Apologies for the music if it's blasting you guys or something. Unfortunately, maybe I should just mute. Yeah, I should just mute. Lol. But yeah, apparently I did do a like proper numbered ranking before the season even started. So who knows? We'll see. We just see what happens, right? And we'll like figure it out along the way. So as we can see, as per usual, I have made a new tier list template. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. I couldn't find the word for a moment. Let me make this a little smaller so that it's a bit easier for you guys to see as well. Maybe I should use this. I should use this screen maybe. Or this. Alright, I just do this. Yeah, maybe I do this. This is probably a little better. Okay. Let me cut out the top. Cut out some of the sides. Okay, there we go. That should be pretty good. Is there still purple on the edge? There is. Hold on. I want to try and block out the purple on the edge. Okay, yeah, there we go. Hi guys, I'm on the wrong phone. Why are you on the wrong phone? Can we rate the team that DJY is in first? I think we need to rate him last, honestly. If you ask me, I think we should be rating DJY's team last. I feel like we have to save the best for last, you know? You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel right to rate him so early. Every time I adjust this, there is purple on the border. Why is it doing that? I'm trying to get rid of the fudging purple on the border. It's still there. Am I still rating based on early, mid, late, and overall? No. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. I have no information about these teams right now. It is physically impossible for me to try and rate them on, like, you know, the early, mid game overall right now. I will do that when the season starts, but right now there is like no way, unfortunately. Why the heck is there like constantly a fudging purple border? It's just cause I can't adjust it properly. Fudge it. This'll do. isn't the best SRG. The thing is, SRG at this point is kind of expected to be the best. You know, like, there's no point leaving SRG for last because we all know where they're going to be. Right? We already know where SRG is going to be. I guess they are not like perfect right now. But even despite that, I think it's quite safe for us to say where they're going to be, right? Okay, so let me open up MPL's IG because that's where they have all the team lineups posted. Alright, so here's all the team lineups. We're gonna use these for reference. And then maybe I should open Wikipedia. Yeah, I'll open Wikipedia when I feel like I need to. There are a lot of new names. There are a lot of new faces, a lot of new names, a lot of switcherooing that I feel like is going to be interesting to point out. So, let's see. How do we wanna... So, how do we want to separate the categories, you know? Like, yes, we could just leave it as like S, A, B, C. Let's just put 4 tiers. I don't feel like we need 5 tiers. I feel like 5 tiers is probably a bit too much. This should be enough. I'll add one more back if I feel like we need it. You shouldn't have had all of them together. What do you mean? S most likely to be champion, A champion contender, B playoff contender, C least likely to playoff, D most likely to be eliminated. Oh, that's how you want to do it, huh? Wow. Okay. I don't want to go out and straight up say that some teams are likely to be eliminated. There's 4 of each team. Now, it's just because this is the template that I'm gonna be using for, you know, for when I'm ranked. Okay, here. If we want to make it a little cleaner, let's just do this real quick. The tier list website recently added a feature that allows me to like easily rearrange like the team logos and stuff, so that helps a lot. Because before this, right, whenever I had to make a modification to the images on this website, I had to literally remake the entire template. Alright? I had to remake the entire template back then when I wanted to make like a small change to the images or whatever. But they recently made this update where like I can just do this, you know? So like now it's way easier. I don't have to go out of my way to make a whole new template. And if I just do this, now we only have 1 of each. There we go. Perfection, yeah. Oh, is there an ad? What ad is this? You know what? Let's hold on. Okay. So yeah, now we have 1 of each. You know what? I kinda don't like the teams being blocked. Maybe I should do this. Hold on. Maybe I should do this. Feels a bit ugly. Make myself a little smaller, I guess. You move your— oh! Wow! Smart. Smart. Y'all are smarter than I am. That is actually big brain right there. Actually big brain. Dodo dumb. We always knew. Thanks for your vote of confidence. Okay, so let me... Alright, so... Since I'm up here, I guess I can make myself a little larger then. Alright, nice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and rank these. Do I want to use the categories that Dark Striker was saying? I don't know. I feel like having a D tier that is like most likely to be eliminated feels harsh. Do we want to go that harsh? Do we want to be like that? Do we want to go that harsh? Do we want to have the bottom tier the teams that are most likely to be eliminated? Or like just have a generic sort of like these teams are probably not the strongest. Just bottom barrel, okay. So S rank will be, I'm not gonna put any team like directly on the top. Let's just put S rank as like legit champion legit champion. Why is it doing that? Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to like shift enter. Yeah, that's what it was. So we're gonna have like champion contenders at the top. I'm gonna have playoff. I keep doing that. Playoff contenders right here. Let's put a potential dark horses. Alright. These are teams that I don't feel like are guaranteed playoff, but could be potential upset teams, you know? And then these are the... Is this mean? Is bottom barrel too mean? Is bottom barrel too mean of a tier? Nah, you guys are mean. You could be meaner? You guys want me to be meaner? I would name overrated. No, I don't think overrated is like the correct term. That's how a ranking works. Okay. We want to be mean, is it? We want to be mean. Okay. Champion contenders, playoff contenders, potential dark horses. MAL? Okay. Okay, you know what? It's mean, but it's not that mean. I like that actually. I actually do like that. We'll go with that. So our top tier will be the teams that I think have the highest chance of competing for Season 15 champion. Second tier will be the teams that I think are very likely, almost guaranteed to make it the playoffs. Potential dark horses, going to be teams that might make it to playoffs and might even upset the entire tier list. You know, that's the potential that they're hiding. And then, well, I think MAL contender speaks for itself. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the first team, our brand new SRG OG. And right off the bat, SRG definitely, like, even if recently their gameplay hasn't been the most consistent overall, right? I think it's very easy to still call them champion contenders. Like, they, even when they're not performing at like the tip-top shape, at the peak that we know them for, this is a team that is still one of the strongest lineups in the whole country. Alright, they haven't really changed anyone. I'm kind of surprised that Goja stayed. I thought that he might actually like... Oh wait, I just realized my camera is blocked. Okay, let me move my camera when we bring up the team lists. But, I'm kind of surprised Goja stayed because I thought that he would like leave and join another team, especially since he was lent out the homeboys, you know? I thought that like, Goja should get the chance to play a bit more because he is a very solid player, but as long as he's here, Cram is always going to be in first spot. So it's a bit sad, but I am glad that he's still around because, you know, you gotta have Gojas on the mic. It's still very much needed for Gojas to be on the mic. Besides that, right, I still think Innocent is a god. Cram is incredibly solid. Skies, I hope that he's had some practice. I do feel like Skies has been falling a bit behind in terms of the meta comparatively to the other players. He's still a very strong jungler, don't get me wrong, but I think he needs a bit of an update in terms of his skill set. Stormy, I think, is consistent enough, but not quite the mage prodigy we remember him to be. I'm hoping that he finds that mojo again, but overall, still one of the strongest mid laners we have. And then Yums is also pretty solid, but I think in a similar situation to Skies where he hasn't quite caught up with what the meta is really hoping for from like a top tier contender. Despite all of this, right, we have to remember SRG still got 3rd place in M6. So they're still very, very strong, right? We still have Arcadia, we still have Azora Becky. I do like their coaching, I like their drafting style. I'm gonna say it right now. I am actually going to say it right now. I did not like the way that they were drafting at M6. And I don't think this is an unpopular opinion, actually. I actually don't think this is an unpopular opinion. I think a lot of us agreed we didn't like the way they were drafting at M6. And I also was not a fan of their drafting at SPS. Like, their SPS performance was very disappointing, I will say. And I'm hoping that that is going to be the catalyst for them to decide that, like, okay, we need to figure out what's going on. We need to fix ourselves back up, you know? Come back stronger. Because if not, they're gonna get overtaken very, very quickly, even though they were, like, unstoppable for the entire season, right? But overall, this is still one of the most solid rosters we have ever had in MPL. And I will not hesitate in putting them as a champion contender. I am also now realizing my camera being on the bottom right is actually pretty good. Like, I don't have to keep moving it up and down because I don't actually block anything over here. So I'm actually going to keep the camera over here. And then I'm gonna just like flip it like this. And then it looked good. There we go. All of them look serious, meanwhile cram. Good point. Good point, actually. Kuruel says expectation runner-up based on SPS performance. Gin thinking that 2nd and 3rd place. Yep, even if SRG is champ, they won't be going. Yeah, definitely not. Another like kind of interesting piece of news that we got recently is the fact that like SRG is not going to be at WEC, right? The World Esports Championship, right? Like they just, in case any of you guys haven't seen it yet, SRG has officially announced that they will not be participating, right? And in case you guys are wondering, like basically it was supposed to be a tournament between like the top teams from what was that 20 recently where the top teams have to like come out and play against SRG to decide who represents us for WEC. It was the, I forgot its name. The Malaysian Esports League or something like that. There was a recent tournament where like the top 3 teams would fight like against SRG in like a 4-team tourney to determine who would go on to represent us at the World Esports Championship. Apparently SRG is just like withdrawing from that. Like they're not gonna compete at all. Which is a little bit sad, right? Because they are still definitely one of the top contenders we have. They're actually the defending champions of WEC, right? They won for Malaysia last year. But we all have to remember that their experience at WEC last year was really not good, right? We all remember that, right? Like they were complaining, the coach was complaining, all of the netizens were complaining, there were delays non-stop, they literally had to like wait until another day to finish their series and stuff like that. And SRG already said last year that they're probably not going to be participating in next year's WEC. So I guess it's not a big surprise that they're not competing, right? Because they already said they weren't going to. But it is a bit unfortunate because, yeah, right? Defending champions, probably one of the teams that has the best chances of bringing it home a second time. But I am actually kind of glad they decided to do that. Like, I'm glad they stuck to their guns. I'm glad that, like, we said we weren't going to participate, so we're not going to participate, you know, because of, like, their experience and treatment last year. Plus, considering the way that the Malaysian esports ecosystem is, like, any team that has a chance to participate in these international tournaments will almost always want to participate. So the fact that SRG is in a comfortable enough position, like, financially, you know, like, they're completely stable. they don't need to participate in every single tournament. They can choose when it is not the right time for them to compete and focus on something else instead. And I like that they're sticking to their guns for that. Yeah, it's sad as fans to not see them like compete again, but I am actually quite happy they decided to stick with that choice, right? Because now they can actually spend that time properly preparing and getting ready for like a new year of MLBB, right? So now I actually don't know what happens to the top 4 because SRG was supposed to face the top 3. I'm gonna assume that they took the 4th place spot. Yeah, Dark Circus says it's between DX, Homeboys, Vamos, and Todak. Okay, so they did take like the 4th place team, and they're just gonna fight against each other to determine who goes on to WEC to represent Malaysia. Yeah, the main focus is EWC and M7. Obviously, before that, they have to be top 2 in MPL. So that is their main focus right now, I'm pretty sure, right? That is like what they're trying to go for. But yeah, like I love this team. This is my favorite team. You know, I've enjoyed watching them the past like 2 seasons. So I am excited to see them again, definitely. And I have no doubt that they're champion contenders. Also, just to ask you guys real quick, is my mic volume okay? I've kind of like increased it a little bit since the last stream. And I'm wondering if it might be like too loud. Because I increased the gain basically. Which means that there's a chance that more stuff in the background gets picked up. But just let me know, yeah, because if everything goes well, then there's a chance that I can actually clip out this section to make a video. If it doesn't go well, I can technically just like re-record my opinions later on, but it would probably be a little easier to actually like just grab moments from the stream instead. So yeah, I just want to make sure everything's okay in that regard. Is the background music like at a good enough volume as well? Is what I want to ask, because you know, it's going to be there. I need to figure out how to separate the background music from the recording so that I can put in my own background music. But for now, since I haven't figured that out, we'll just, you know, hear you loud and clear. Okay, okay. Dodo is now a critic. Kuruel, you are among the newer regulars we have here on this channel. I have always been a critic. I criticize every fudging season. I rank these teams every season. No team escapes me, man. And ask anyone who has been here longer. They know that I have been getting harsher with my reviews, like every season as well. And I've been getting more and more direct with my disappointment in some teams and players compared to when I first started doing this. So, yes, I am a critic. Alright. So, SRG, pretty obvious that they were going to be champion contenders. Next up, we're going to have a look at JP Niners. So let's have a look at the new JP Niners lineup. Where are they? They're right here. So some people were already mentioning that this is Homeboys 2.0, which is funny because in a way the current Homeboys is already Homeboys 2.0. So I guess this is Homeboys 3.0 because we do have a lot of the previous Homeboys players moved over to JP Niners, right? We have Warlord, we have Mal, we have Sapat, and then we even have Pabs coming in as the coach alongside Antagonist. It is very interesting because these two already had a little bit of things going on, you know, though Antagonist kind of had something going on with everybody. That is called Antagonist for a reason. So this is an interesting sort of dynamic. I know every player on this list except for Zaidan. So I think I probably want to look him up real quick. Let me MPL S15. Let me go to Wikipedia. Let's see if Zaidan has a Wikipedia page. Wait, JP Niners. I literally said Homeboys. Yeah, here they are. Zaidan does not have a Wikipedia page, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm gonna have to hold on. MLBB Zaidan. Where's he from? Where is he from? Was he here last season? Where is Zaidan from? I'm trying to find where this guy is from. Huh. Hold on. Most likely MAL JP9ers? Maybe, yeah. Trying to find him. But it's actually... Hold on, let's check MAL. MAL Malaysia S2. Oh, there! Huh. He's not even on the main roster. He's a sub. Interesting. JP9S Academy sub. Alright. Man's got a lot to prove then. Jungler is not an easy position to play right now. Was he jungler back then? Yes, he was. Okay. Okay, interesting. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to speak too much about Zaidan since, you know, I don't watch MAL. I don't watch anything outside of MPL. You guys already know that. So, I'm not going to be aware of how good he is. Which is unfortunate because jungler really is an important position in the current meta, so that kind of determines a lot about the team's power level. But we can kind of have a look at the other players because I'm familiar with everyone else on the team, right? So, Lolil is still one of our more consistent gold laners. In fact, he is probably the most consistent Malaysian gold laner. Which is... honestly kind of unfortunate to say because like I don't actually think Lolil is that consistent objectively, right? He is probably one of the most consistent Malaysian gold laners, but when you compare him to like straight up Filipino gold lane players are on another level entirely. Like, we don't even need to look at Innocent if we just look at, in general, PH gold laners. Like, I still remember when Jome was here in MPL MY. I forgot which season that was. That was like around season 10, 11, 12-ish. It was one of those. He was with Homeboys, I think. Man was beating the shit out of everyone in the gold lane. And then Innocent's just on another level entirely. Lolil is pretty good, I will say. Like, he is pretty good. He's a bit inconsistent. He gets a little bit too big for his britches sometimes when he gets farmed. But overall, his gameplay is very solid. Oh wait, he was with, yeah, Jome was with Lunatics, not Homeboys. What am I saying? But yes, Lolil is very solid. One of the best gold laners we have. And then ZachQT is a mid laner I'm a big fan of. Actually, like, I think he doesn't get enough attention for what he is capable of. In fact, I feel like if he had a better like support system around him last season, he could have outperformed even like players like Stormy or Warlord, right? I genuinely think ZachQT was one of the best players in JP9ers last season. He was in JP9ers last season, right? Now I'm doubting myself about everything. Wait, hold on. I have to be sure now. Yes, okay, thank you. My memory didn't fail me there. But yes, like, he was the most consistent JP9ers player to me last season, or throughout the entire season. I don't know too much about Zaidan. Warlord is okay. I would definitely pick ZachQT over him, but there are situations where Warlord is actually a little bit better. Those are in the situations where you want to play like more aggressive teamfight styles around the mid game. I think ZachQT is a more well-rounded mid laner overall, but Warlord is very good at like directing teamfights and knowing where he needs to be on the map. So that does give JP9ers some options when they want to like sub them out, right? When they want to decide which mid laner they want to go into a game with. Then we have Mal, which every season I hate having to say it, but Mal is still lacking as a roamer. Compared to when he first switched over to the roam position, he's definitely a lot more consistent now. Like, compared to when he first started as a roamer, Mal is way better. But it's still not quite to the level that we hope for in MPL, right? I think his hero pool is still a little bit on the smaller side, which is not very good for a roamer because that's like a very heavy counter pick position. And then his rotations are okay, but nothing too particularly special. I love Mal. I used to love Mal back when, back when Red Esports was called the Mal Esports. Like, Mal as a gold laner, as a jungler, was like one of the best we had back in the day for MPL Malaysia. And I understand why he made the switch, because it just didn't feel like it was meshing as well anymore, because he is an aggressive player. He wants to be standing in front. So it made a lot of sense to me when he initially switched over to roam. But I still feel like I haven't seen enough, right? I don't really feel like I've seen what I need to see, what I want to see from Mal. And because of that, I still don't rate him very highly as a roamer. I don't think he's straight up bad, but I think he is a little bit lacking. At least that's in my opinion. And then we have Sapat as the EXP laner, which I like Sapat. I do like the way that Sapat approaches the EXP lane. He used to be very like aggressive teamfight initiation style, but I think he has more recently branched out into a more like universal player, right? I think nowadays Sapat actually can play like teamfight frontline. He can play like utility sandbag, and he can still play like backline. Excuse me. And he can still play backline dive as well. So I think JP9ers is generally a solid lineup. Based on what I've seen so far, I do think that they are a playoff contender. I think I need to see other teams first just to know for sure. But their player quality in general is quite high, right? A lot of these players are veterans. They're very solid in their positions. But there is a chance of inconsistency. I think that is what JP9ers is going to need to be the most worried about, right? Whether or not they can remain consistent regardless of their opponent. I think Pops has already proven that he is plenty capable of drafting quite well, and he does know some of these players quite well as well. I think the ones that really need to prove themselves this season are going to be Mal and Zaidan, because, he's the newbie. But depending on how this goes, I do think that JP9ers has a chance to be playoff contender. Depending on how I rate some of these other teams, I might move them down here. But right now, I think they're around here. Right? That's what I think right now. Alright, moving on. We have the brand new, rebranded Aero Esports. So for those of you who don't recognize the name of this team, this is Red Esports. This is Red Esports after a full, did they sell their slot or was this a rebrand? I've actually forgotten. I have forgotten if this was a rebrand or like they sold their slot to Aero. Does anyone remember? Hello, Mod Gin. Welcome back, welcome back. Rebrand, okay, yes. I wasn't too sure which one it was, but I felt like it was more likely a rebrand. Their logo is actually pretty interesting. I kind of like it. So let's have a look at the Aero Esports lineup. Here we go. Aero Esports is interesting, right? It is interesting. Because we have a mixture of really old veterans, new faces, and imports. And just generally, like, this might be a lineup that's just kind of difficult to figure out. Right, because I do like him a lot. You know, he is loud, he's proud, he's aggressive, he knows what he's doing. A very, very high potential mid laner that really has not been given a chance to shine. He has been in MPL a couple of seasons now, but I always feel like he's in the wrong team, right? I genuinely think that Kim has what it takes to be a top tier MPL contender, but he doesn't have the right team to play around. Is this the right team? I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see, right? But now this is gonna be one of the teams that I have a bit of difficulty with because I really do not know a lot of these names. I know Aaron. This is exciting, right? Aaron finding his way back into MPL after how many seasons? How many seasons has it been since Aaron, aka Ren QT, played? I can't remember. It's been a couple. It's definitely at least been 2 seasons. I'm glad to see him back. I do like him as like he used to be, you know, the Red Esports backbone. Nothing too flashy from him, but he did the job. And I do like it when players just do the job they need to do, you know? Like, I don't think they're given enough love compared to the players that are really have the star power, you know? Still feel like Kim is a rookie? I get what you mean. I don't feel like he's a senior player. Again, like, yeah, I just don't feel like Kim's been given enough opportunity to truly show his potential. That's why he still feels like a rookie, even though this is like, what, his 3rd season in MPL? 3rd or 4th? You know? Like, it's quite unfortunate, but hopefully he gets to show off a little bit more here. I think Aaron is a good support system for him, but considering it has been a while since he's played on the competitive stage, I am worried of how well he will perform, you know? But especially since like now EXP lane really does, like the early game hedges a lot on being able to get that early EXP lane control. So if he's not able to match up to the other EXP laners in MPL, it's gonna be rough, right? Now, as for all of the other players, we're gonna need to go rely on Liquipedia. So once again, we're gonna pull out MPL Malaysia Season 15. Let's see which of these players have pages. I know I've heard the names Rindo and Kosei before. I can't remember which teams they come from. Where did they come from? Oh, formerly Blacklist and then Team Flash KH. I see, okay. Yeah, because these are familiar names, but not familiar enough that I remember exactly where they were. With Blacklist International for Season 12 when they got 2nd. Okay, and this is the jungler. Oh. Is he? Yeah, he's the only jungler as well. Honestly, I really do wonder how Red Esports and now Aero Esports always has the money to get imports. Right? Like, how are they able to so consistently get import players? And Red Esports has been around in MPL a long ass time. I don't think they've ever won. It really surprises me how consistent they are in their attendance. Later Garlic Phone, right? Yes, we're gonna be playing Garlic Phone. EXP is just a secondary tank, but must help on the first turtle. Yes, it's very important, that position. Let's see. MPL Cambodia Season 6 Week 4 MVP. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a lot of information here in regards to his hero pool, which is somewhat to be expected, right? There's only so much that Wikipedia can show at once. What do you guys think? What are you guys' thoughts about Rindo? And then Kusei. Kusei, right? That's how you pronounce his name? Kosei. Yeah. He's been around. RSGPH. See you soon. RSG Ignite. RSG Slate. So man has been largely tier 2 for a little while. He was with See You Soon for a good while. Was he on See You? MPL Cambodia. Was he in MPL Cambodia at the same time Rindo was? Rindo needs to be improved. So these are both PH imports. Kosei is a gold laner as well. I remember Kosei actually did pretty good. Yeah, third place with RSG PH in MPL PH season 13. And they got 7th in 14. 5th, 6th in the M5 World Championship. Very solid record actually. Comparatively, yeah, Rindo is definitely a little bit on the lower side. Did get 2nd in season 12. That's pretty big. Yeah, I think that of the two, we probably do want to keep an eye on Kosei a bit more. I think he'll pick a Beatrix because of the adjustment. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, I know, there are some signature heroes here. They're on the side. They're blocked by chat. Like right here. You guys see that? Right at the edge there? There is actually a little bit. His signature heroes are listed as Fredrin, Baxia, Akai. So this is a tank jungle main. I hope he switched up. Maybe, you know what? Let's deep dive a little bit. We have the time. Let's deep dive a little bit. We're gonna look for the MPL Esports Malaysia stream. Oh, I just realized Ray and Kai are on YouTube. Hello guys. Ocean Black SSS Plus, he said earlier. Put DJY's team at SSS, Ray says. I don't know if it's me, but I don't feel as hyped for MPL MY this season. I mean, I do get you, but I'm still gonna keep an eye out because obviously I'm casting for it and hoping that, you know, our other Malaysian teams besides SRG start really showing up, you know. But yes, let's have a quick look at MPL Esports Malaysia directly because we know they played in it, right? I mean, no ads. I don't want ads. Tank jungles are my pride and joy when playing right now, especially Barats. Yeah, honestly, tank junglers could be pretty solid. I do feel like we should see a little bit more options in that regard. Let's see if we can find a Aero Esports game. This is Todak versus Homeboys. This is Vamos versus DX. Okay, this is not a... Let's see. What place did they get? Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. So let's see. So yeah, they were still hiding their players at this point. They were actually named as player 1 and 2. Right? But we know now that this is Rindo and Kosei. So Rindo was already playing Suyo. Aaron still on the more like utility type EXP laners. That is his specialty, so that's not like too surprising. Looking at, they actually were doing well. They actually were winning against Todak, huh? Yeah, and Rindo was actually scoring quite well. Is this the main Todak lineup? It is most of it, yeah. Let's see, and then game 2, he went alpha. So it looks like he's not too locked in. It looks like he's not too locked in to like tank junglers anymore. It looks like he is able to play multiple different things. Aaron is on CC here. Did they win this? Looks like Todak was leading this one. Yeah, it went 1-1. I think it's because they gave up Suyo. Let's see. Game 3. Game 3. Lucas jungle. Okay. If that's the case, Rindo has a solid, like totally solid enough jungle hero pool, it looks like. And it looks like Aaron is able to play like more aggressive EXP laners. Yeah. Kosei was playing different gold laners in every game as well. Okay. Did they win this? Looks like they did not. That's why we don't see them in like the final stream. But not too bad, it looks like. Not too bad.
Meninggalkan Toda sekarang ini untuk mendapatkan satu aggression lagi bagi menekan pasukan Aero Esports yang ketinggalan hanya player 2 dan juga Zakif saja.
I think this team is still right now largely a bit unproven. But they don't seem too bad, alright? They were still able to take a game off of Todak. They were still able to do pretty solidly overall here. Did they play the next series as well? No, that was Monster Vicious versus Homeboys. Okay. So it looks like Rindo and Kosei do have a pretty okay hero pool. How about Reza? Where is Reza from? Chemistry can affect. Yeah, definitely. MLBB Reza. Why is this guy so familiar? Why didn't it lead me to the post that this is referring to? From MAL to MPL. So he was in MAL, I assume. Oh, I see Zkeef here as well. So Zkeef also came from MAL. We have a lot of MAL players actually this season. We actually have a lot of MAL players. I think that's good. That is actually a good thing. Oh, there he is. Is that him? Is that him? EXP lane? Yeah, I think that might be him. Pixel Esports. Reza02. That's probably him. Okay, yeah, MAL player. I saw like some posts that says here that he used to be a Vainglory player. Did it say something here? I feel like I saw something. Yeah, here it is, right? Dari Vainglory MLBB MPL. Oh, yeah. Okay, so man was formerly a Vainglory player. Okay. And then he came in from MAL. Alright, alright. I see. And then Zkeef we also saw is from MAL. So, okay. Interesting. Aero Esports is a fusion of generally like players with unproven potential, right? We have Rindo and Kosei as the imports, both of which have a solid enough hero pool. Kosei definitely going to be the star player to keep an eye on in this particular situation. I've already mentioned Filipino gold laners are on another level, right? I just think that the way Filipino players play MLBB makes them really good at gold lane, because like their farm speed is so efficient. They know exactly where they can be on the map at all times. And Kosei is one of the like more consistent players here, you know, third place with RSGPH is nothing to scoff at. Rindo, so far doesn't seem too bad. I think it does kind of depend a little bit on what his hero pick is going to be. Then we have Reza and Zkeef as the MAL players. I don't have much information to say about them, so we'll just have to wait and see. Kim, lots of potential, largely unproven to the point where he's still considered kind of a rookie, despite having been here a little while. And then Aaron, coming back after a bit of a long pause, you know? So, I am going to keep calling them Red Esports, oh my god. This is going to keep happening. I am going to keep calling them fucking Red Esports. Red Esports has been around since I started casting MPL, man. This is not a habit that's gonna go away easy. I don't think they're too bad. For now, I'm gonna put them in potential dark horses. We will have to see. I don't think they're to the level where it's MAL contender. But I think this is the highest I can really put them until I start seeing their gameplay. Right? I think they can definitely prove me wrong once the season starts and they could potentially move up to here. But right now, based on the little information I have about this team, I'm gonna put them down here in potential dark horses. Alright, next up, Homeboys. We already saw Homeboys 3.0. Now let's look at Homeboys 2.0. Where is Homeboys? Here they are. Okay. So, we got a couple of familiar names here and a couple of not so familiar names here. We recognize Mel Cutie. I still remember Mel Cutie. I think he was with Red, right? A couple seasons ago? Hold on. I 100% remember Mel Cutie, but I don't remember which team he used to play with. And I think he's only been here for like one season before this. And not even last season, right? He wasn't here last season. Shit. He doesn't have a... Well, hold on. I've seen Mel Cutie. We've seen Mel Cutie. We've had him before. Yes, Red Esports. Which season was this? And then I recall he actually performed really well during Piala Esports, right? He actually did, because I remember LQT. The reason I remember MelQT is because I actually really liked his gameplay. Like straight up, I actually really liked his gameplay. 12 and 11 and 12, yes. I like MelQT actually. He's loud, he's similar to Kim actually. Loud, proud, aggressive, you know? Got something to prove, and the skills to back it up. I like MelQT a lot. And according to what people were saying, he was like doing really well at Piala Esports, right? Like here's a clip straight up from the MPL MY official Instagram. Right? Oh, okay, let's not listen to that. Like there he is. Well, I mean, it's Haru. It's Haru gameplay, but I love the aggression, you know? Like MelQT is one of those aggressive style gold laners, but he's not like totally like out of control. You know, it's like, you can tell that man has the mechanics. Man 100% has the mechanics. He hasn't been around for a while, actually. Same as Aaron, actually. Was the last time we saw them together? Was Aaron and MelQT like the last time we saw them together? Interesting. But yeah, great to see him back. Great to see him back. I'm happy to see him back. Izanami. Izanami is in a tough spot. I think a lot of Malaysian fans like Izanami, right? He has been a consistent MPL staple for so long. And he never plays particularly bad. But man just cannot catch a break. He just cannot make it to the finish line. You know? Like, and I feel really bad for Izanami because he really, really deserves to make it to the finish line. But the long years of MLBB with no like true result to show for it, I feel like have taken a toll on this man, you know? It's like, I'm really hoping that man can find some new mojo. He needs a, like, you know how I mentioned some other players haven't been able to reach their potential because they haven't found the right support system? Izanami is the support system, right? He is the opposite way around. He needs people that he can push forward. This is a player that elevates the people he plays with. And if they are of a high enough quality, can reach like a really good heights. But he's just had a streak of not being able to achieve that. Right? So I'm actually really happy to see him with MelQT. I think there could be genuinely a good combination there that I want to keep an eye on. Was he with RSG back in Season 7? I kind of forgot. Yes. He was in the winning RSG lineup alongside Lolil. Right? So like those two were kind of a thing. Well, no, the thing was like with Zakas back then, right? Like Zakas Izanami. It was like Izakas Nami. But yes, they were part of that Season 7 roster. Didn't they win MPL on his rookie season? Yes. Lolio and Izanami's debut. Yes. So, yeah, I'm hoping that this duo will be able to do good. But... Amal is in kind of an opposite position to Kim. Because both Kim and Amal during their debut seasons made a pretty big splash. Right? Instantly they stood out. Instantly other teams kind of looked at them and realized, okay, this player has potential. In Kim's case, he hasn't quite found the right team and support system to push him all the way to the top. On the opposite side, and I'm sorry to say this, I really am, Amal has been pulling his teams down. He had so much potential. All of the viewers, all of the teams, all of the casters, we looked at Amal in his debut season and thought, this kid has potential. And man has not lived up to that expectation ever since. It's a really bad thing to say, but it is true. Every team that Amal has been part of since his first season has kind of floundered. And I don't really know what the issue is. Because Amal does have the mechanics. When you look at him, he does have the mechanics. But maybe he's just a little bit lacking comparatively. You know, compared to the bombasticness of someone like Skies, for example. You know? I think to me, Amal is in a similar situation to Kim because he also still feels like he's a bit of a rookie. You know? But it's even worse in his case because he has had way more MPL experience. So I'm really hoping that he gets his act back together. You know, cause you know the malls have been having a hard time. The mall duo have been having a bit of a hard time. Then we have all of these new names. We have Belle, Ivan, I'm gonna need to clarify that, and Ava. I don't know any of these. I think I've heard Belle. Is this Veldora? It is! It's okay, I know Veldora. Oh, okay. He shortened it. Dude, why didn't he keep Veldora? I like Veldora. I like the name. Okay, this is Veldora. Okay. On loan from Evo's Icon. I think we can't count out Evo's Icon. They are a pretty solid team. Second place season 13, fourth place season 14. I think it's pretty good. And then he was with Geek Fam for a while as well. Yeah, I remember that. I remember he had a stint with Geek Fam. Okay, Veldora is a very solid EXP laner. I don't need to really mention anything too much for him because he is genuinely a very solid EXP laner. Looks like Ivan, again, I need to clarify that, does have... Oh, it's Van Strong! Why are they changing their names? Why are they changing their names? They're making this difficult for me. So this is actually kind of an interesting bit of history here. I noticed that Van Strong's was with Evo's hold on, Evo's Icon up until season 12, whereas Veldora started with Evo's Icon at season 12. Looks like it. Yeah, 7th place. So Veldora started playing with Evos at the same he played with Van Strong for one season and then Van Strong left and joined Evo's Holy. Which Evo's Holy was doing pretty solid. Right. Yeah. Snapdragon, right? Yeah, Evo's Holy got like... What position did they finish in? Top 4, right? Yeah. Challenge season top 4. Okay. Like... Evo's Holy had an incredible run, yeah, in SPS. I remember this because like all of us were like so caught off guard. It's like, holy shit, what did Evo's Holy eat? You know? Okay. Were they both? Yeah, no. Because Veldora was with Evo's Glory for SPS and Van Strong was with Evo's Holy. It is very confusing because they have 3 divisions, yes. They changed names because they got scared of me. Why? And I'm gonna assume Ava is MAL because that's the only place I can think of since he does not have a Wikipedia page. Looks like he's not. Is there any way for me to find him? MLBB Ava. Oh, okay, season 1. It's so hard to find if you're not like kept up to date, guys. It is so hard. Ava. MV Dream. Aha. Okay. Yeah, MAL player. Okay, so we do have an MAL player here as well. Okay. Did I miss anyone? No, okay. If it was Veldora and Van Strong, this would give off a very different impression. I was not aware. I literally, he's right here. Evo's Van Strong. Here he is. Okay. Alright, interesting actually. So we have 2 Evo's imports in Homeboys. Alongside some very solid like mainstays. You know, we got Izanami. I like that Mel QT is back. But Amal really makes me wonder. Does make me wonder. Van Strong, Veldora, and Warlord was with Evo's MPL at the start of season 13 with a 0-5 loss streak. Yeah, that's when they got like 7th? I can't remember, but yeah. Okay. Let's see, looking at how this is, and we have to note, Homeboys actually got pretty high up in Piala Esports, right? Like Piala Esports, it was like top 4. Like this was the top 4, right? No YouTube. No, I don't want premium. Like this is the top 4. Yeah, this was the top 4. So Homeboys did actually make it to top 4 here. So that's actually pretty impressive, alongside like Kodak, Vamos, DX. I would, like, considering that a lot of these players have MPL experience, like they only have 1 MAL player, and I think he's a sub, because they have Veldora, right? I genuinely think this team has potential, but it really does come down to whether or not Amal is able to perform, right? Because I think there is a solid foundation here for Izanami to kind of like support and for Melqt to play around. Like Veldora and Van Strong may not have had the most stellar record across the years, but they're solid enough players that even I remember them. So I would put them... Do I want to put them here, actually? Are they worthy of being up here? I'll put them here for now, and then depending on how I rank the other teams, I might move them up. Okay. Worst comes to worst, we'll call Link Eza from MAL. I miss Link Eza, man. I honestly miss the days when you could play Alucard and Aulus in MPL. Those were fun. I liked playing then. Alright, next up we have Monster Vicious. And this season, I am aware they are no longer a full Malaysian lineup, which is a little bit sad to lose that identity. But I think, you know, they do need a little bit of a new injection of things, especially since I believe Martizi was continuing his studies or something like that. That's why they needed a new replacement, and they got Roundel. I do remember Roundel. I forgot which team he's from, but I do remember the name. Monster Vicious is a team that has so much potential. This is a team that has had so much growth. Like, it honestly impresses me how much growth they've had. Vanstrong and Veldora are definitely in the caliber to get top 2 with the correct locals. Warlord is a joke in Indo just to go M6. Damn, really? Wow. Oh wait, Subway is back. Subway was always with them. Subway was with them last season too. He just never played. Oh, Martisi's an MAL? I thought he was like continuing his studies or something like that. Really? I felt like Martisi was pretty solid. Really? Huh. Okay. Well, love Nova. Nova's gameplay is great, very fun to watch. I feel like he kind of started taking a bit of a step back last season to play more of a utilitarian role instead of being like super aggressive pickoff style player, which I get it, but I kind of want to see some of those classic Nova moments, right? There's a reason that he was picked up by SRG for a short while, became Super Nova, you know? Like, this guy has the potential. One of the best roamers in Malaysia, if you ask me. I want his team to play around him properly, you know? Then we have Ruff. I think Ruff is a very solid gold laner. Really shined on his debut season. Hasn't quite reached the same peaks, but is still very consistent overall, you know? I actually kind of want to see the Ruff versus Mel QT lane, because I think Ruff is more of a... Ruff is one of the few gold laners around here that plays more of a farming style, right? Like, he leans a little bit closer to the farming style of the meta rather than like hyper-aggressive gameplay like Lolil, for example. He's not quite as far farming as Nets. I think Nets is like the most obvious like hyper-farm gold laner we have. But Ruff is somewhere in between, which I think is a good balance for Monster Vicious to play around. Then Zeno still remains to me one of the most improved players in MPL history. I genuinely think that Zeno, across MPL's history, is one of the most improved players. Because I really didn't like him when I first watched him. I forgot which team he debuted with, but I actually didn't really like the way that he played the game, the EXP lane, when he first started. I think his hero pool was like really small or something like that. Not too sure if I'm like misremembering, but comparatively, he is so good now. I really like the way he plays. Like, honestly, I think Zeno is kind of close to Cram in gameplay style. He's able to adjust. He knows how to be aggressive. He knows how to be utility. I do like it. I do like him. And then Uni. Still, one of the better junglers we had, right? Doesn't quite match up to the peak of Skies, but I think is a slightly more consistent contender than Skies under certain conditions, right? I think his team, like, this is a team that plays around each other very well. The chemistry is all there, but Roundel is, of course, the new addition to the roster, you know? Oh, he's in the Chiku team, is it, Martisi? I see. Still remember Team Secret 1 against SMG because of the jungler to Subway, is it? Ruff is Chiku Jr. Yep, I remember mentioning that. Remember Zeno and OE Season 9 going 0-5 lose streak and 1-trick Khalid. Yes! Yes, I remember. It's like when Zeno debuted, I was like, I don't think this guy is very good. Now though, ooh, man is legit. If Subway could stop being a Fredrin merchant, I think it was Team Lunatics. Oh, okay, maybe even earlier. I think Subway was Orange too, if I remember correctly. Subway was always also Orange Esports, and then he went to SMG. Subway was just rusty that time. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, he is very much a tank jungle specialist. So unless like he suddenly comes in now and shows like, hey, I can play assassins, he's probably still gonna be on the bench. We still gotta highlight the Haru, Sora, Rexbin trio. Like, these are some of the best local coaches we have. That's how like MB was able to make it so far previously. It still breaks my heart that they met Todak in the first round of the playoffs last season. Otherwise, they definitely could have made it further. Let me have a look at Roundel real quick. Which team was he from? Alter Ego. Yes. He was Alter Ego. Yep. 5th, 6th in season 14, 5th, 8th in MDL. Huh? He was in MDL before this. Okay. Really? I thought he's been around longer. Why do I... What? Why do I remember this name? It doesn't look like he's actually been around that long. Why do I remember this name? Did he do something? I don't think there's anything to... Like, I do have recollection of Roundel. I wouldn't think he's like too bad a player. But I don't have too much information about him, so I'm not too sure either. Todak didn't make it to M6 either, right? Yeah, after all of that, it's so sad. I gotta give props though, Vamos actually did do pretty good in M6. Gotta give him props for that. You probably casted an AE game in SPS last year. Oh, I probably did, yeah. Good point. 100% at least playoff contender. I feel like I'm gonna need to hold off some of these ranking, like hold off on solidifying some of these rankings until I rank most of the teams, but I 100% would put MV as a playoff contender. In my personal opinion, they should have 100% made it further last season. The way that the teams like matched up in the brackets just was a little bit unlucky, right? Having MV and Todak against each other in the first round was really, really unlucky. I'm so sad about that. But yes, I like MV. I want to see them succeed. I definitely think that they are playoff contenders. They could even be champion contenders, depending. There are a lot of teams whose status right now is a little bit in limbo, but as we continue, we should be able to solidify them a little bit more. Alright, moving on, we got Team Ray. Also, I think I need to speed this up a little bit. I'm realizing that because I'm kind of deep diving a little bit more this time, it's taking a lot longer. Don't worry guys, I don't normally go this in depth. It's just because today I decided, you know what, let's try to go a little bit more in depth with the players this time. Okay, let's try to speed this up a little bit so that we can do some other stuff tonight, right? Team Ray! Last season did not do the best, but I saw some potential, and now they've picked up some new peeps. A lot of new peeps, in fact. Iris is here now. Love Iris, like his aggressiveness. I think if he has the right team, he can definitely play around with things. And I think that since they have Iris and Eevee, Eevee is a little bit more of a utility EXP laner, right? He's able to play aggressive EXP laners, but this means that Team Ray can actually kind of switch around their EXP laners depending on what they need for that particular game. Lazer. I don't know how to pronounce it. Does he have he does. He is a Indonesia. Oh, it's... Stop changing your names! Stop changing your names! It's fucking Kids! I was like, where did Kids go? I actually kind of liked Kids from last season. It's him! God damn it! Stop changing your names! It's fucking Kids! What are you calling fucking hell? Fudging hell. Okay, I do like Kids. I think Kids is solid enough. Keep changing names. We encourage them to keep doing it. No, I don't need that. So they do still have Kids and Virgie. Okay, I thought they had swapped them out, but looks like they do keep them around. Kind of like that actually. I want them to stick around a little bit longer. I feel like if they're able to build up more chemistry, genuinely could be a threat. I actually think AJ surprised me a lot last season. AJ and Eevee came back last season, right? I can't remember if they came back last season or the season before, but I thought for sure that like they might be in a situation where it's hard for them to kind of catch back up to the meta. AJ surprised me, actually. Like, his hero pool is still pretty varied. His positioning is solid. I feel like he was saving a lot of games for his team. You know? I'm impressed actually. I want to see more from him. Then we have Dinesh. This was the This was the Red Esports player, right? Like last season? Yeah. The one singular MAL player from Red Esports that they kept. And then... Was it? It was, right? If I remember correctly, this was the MAL Red Esports mid laner. Was Team Hawk? Really? Really? It is. What the fudge? Huh? No, he was on Red Esports. Yeah, then he got pulled into Team Hack. Yes, I knew I didn't remember incorrectly. He was one of the MAL Red Esports players that earned a spot for the team. And then, like, he got brought in by Team Hack later on. Yes, because he was being a bench warmer with all the other MAL players, which still makes me very sad. Yeah. Okay. Then we have Trap. I think Trap is okay enough. I think, like, Trap is not bad, but I don't feel like he's that good either. I'm sorry to say. Like, he doesn't do anything particularly wrong, but I also don't think he does anything particularly out of the ordinary, you know? Compared to some of the other gold laners we have around, you know, Innocent, MelQT, Lolil, Ruff. Unfortunately, I do feel like Trap is a little bit, like, forgotten in the sea of gold laners, and there is a reason for that. I actually think Trap is better than Mel, really? Okay. I can agree in the sense that he might be a little bit more consistent based on what we've seen through his appearances. But I think that MelQT, like, stands out a bit more when he pops off, right? Also, hello Guapo, why is SRG not participating in Malaysia for IESF? Well, I mean, they already said they weren't going to do it last year. I think it's to be expected a little bit, you know? It's a little disappointing, but it's to be expected. And I kind of think it's good that they made the decision to do so, you know? Just lock it in, you know? Don't hesitate about it. But yeah, I honestly do think Team Ray is solid enough. I do think they're solid enough. This is not a team that's particularly, like, outstanding or overly noteworthy, but if any of their players are able to, like, really, like, grasp a higher mastery of the game, they genuinely have a chance of, like, moving up higher. I'm gonna put them as a potential dark horse. I actually think that this is a team that could surprise us if they found the right chemistry to work with. Then we have Todak. Good old Todak. Somehow Todak has gone from a team that I really used to dislike to a team that I actually kind of want to root for. I think it's because they filled their ranks with, like, more new faces, right? I want to see the new faces succeed. I didn't like him back then when they were stuck with, like, the same few peeps over and over again and they just weren't taking the competition seriously. But now that we have a new lineup, you know, like, we all know that I like Zion Senpai, right? I also really like Yanlord. I love Yanlord. Momo is always consistent. Zion has been a bit up and down, but I think he's starting to find his stride back. I actually want to see this team succeed. Even, you know, like, to me, the rebrand has kind of worked. Same, maybe because Chiku is gone, lol. Actually, I started rooting for Chiku last season. I do like Chiku. Honestly, I just didn't really like the way that Todak played together back then. Maybe I don't like Moon. So many people are gonna come after me for that. Okay, I just didn't like the way Todak used to play. Now, though, there's honesty in it. There is drive. And that is what I want to see, you know? It's not that I didn't like Chiku in particular. I actually do think he's one of the best we have. I just hated that they took the tournament so lightly. So Zion Senpai is great, one of my favorites. Solid enough. I want to see more bombastic gameplay from him. I feel like he's starting to play it a bit too safe, which is necessary when you're a mid laner in this meta because you kind of have to be like the backup plan. But I want to see a bit more of that, like Zion Senpai, that really made me, like, stick to him back in the day, you know? Momo is always solid. He's been a little less consistent recently, but is still one of the most solid EXP laners we have ever had in MPL. I want to see more weird picks from Zayed actually. Like I really enjoyed when he picked Harley in the fudging playoffs last season. I kind of want to see more of that. If we can see more Zayed Lancelot, Zayed Harley, Zayed whatever he pulls out, I will be happy. Because we have too much fudging Suyo, Joy, Hayabusa, and shit right now. I need variety. Hazelnut is alright, but Yan Lord, you know, I love Yan Lord. I love Yan Lord. He's so fun to watch. I love it. I love it. He's like, yes. Oh, he reminds me of like Yums in his heyday, you know. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And then D is solid, honestly. Like you can really tell that Chiku knows how to pick his gold laners and how to train his gold laners. Like Raph has been doing good. D has not been bad at all. Like the only exception to the rule has been Ajik. I don't want to pull his name out of the vault randomly here, but like I think out of all the gold laners Chiku has picked and trained, almost all of them have gone on to be quite consistent and reliable. Not sure how well the gold laners fit in. Yeah, D is not bad. Sihin, I don't know. I think he's MAL. I remember seeing his name just now when I was hovering through some of the MAL teams. Ajik was jungle though. Yeah, that's true. You know what? Yeah, that's true. Chiku is good at picking and training gold laners. No, but yeah. He's good at picking and training gold laners, not junglers. because Ajik was not the best, and then well, Rival is back in MAL, right? But yeah, Todak is a strong roster. It's unfortunate that they don't have Chiku with them anymore, but I'm kind of glad that they're like taking a chance with new peeps and giving him a chance to shine, and everyone else is just like overall solid. So I am actually gonna put Todak as a playoff contender. I think they are very solidly a playoff contender. Okay. Team Vamos. Dare to be hated. Strong tagline. Honestly, it still sticks with me until now. They have not changed too much, but we have some new names here, including Claw-kun. Also, I'm really surprised at the fact that, you know, Error 404 is genuinely their new jungler's name. When that fudging video came out and they teased the second jungler with Error 404, all of us thought they were hiding a player with a different name. But no, it is actually a new player called Error 404. Like, what the fudge? They got us good. They got us good. Do we know where he's from? I don't know where he's from, actually. Yeah, obviously he doesn't have his own page. Hax has a page. Where is Hax from? Is he from MAL? Yeah, he is. He was with Games My, and then before that, JP Niners Academy. Yeah, I remember Hax being from MAL. I don't know where Error 404 is from. He looks really young, actually. You look at his face, he looks really young. Zorn is still solid, Chibi is still solid, Smooth, we love Smooth. Nets needs a bit of work. He is one of the heaviest farming players in the entire league, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but he sometimes has difficulty translating it into actual late game carrying, which is not good. So Nets needs to try to fix that a little bit, but overall is still a pretty good like player. Claw-kun is obviously solid. Claw-kun was Evos, right? Wait, no. Was he? Or was he Alter? He was Evos, okay. Ah man, I'm not good at remembering all this stuff, but yes, Clockun was Evos. Evos Glory, okay. So he was part of the lineup that didn't do that well in SPS, right? Yeah, he was. Okay. That kid's IGN was originally Little Nush. Wait, I feel like I've heard that name before. Lil Nush. Is he a... Okay, hold on. Let's have a look real quick. If people have like introductions to the guy.
Akhirnya diketahui sosok di balik nickname Error 404 dari tim Famos ya guys ya. Bukan Irak, bukan PH, bukan siapapun, tapi adalah Lil Nash. Dia yang memakai nickname Error 404 dan memang akan jadi Error 404. Bang, siapa Lil Nas bang? Nah, awalnya gue juga nggak tahu guys, tapi thank you to Madins ya guys ya, Sobi gue dari Malai. Madins menceritakan sedikit soal Lil Nas, dia itu dari public yang memang mungkin potensinya sangat besar, mekaniknya sangat luar biasa bagus, dan mungkin salah satu wonderkid terbaik dari public yang akhirnya masuk ke MPL. Kalau udah dari public langsung MPL, nggak kemal dulu, nggak ke MDL dulu.
He's a public player. He's a pub player. Oh shit! He's not from MAL. Shit, okay. That's interesting, that's hype. Picked up from public. Same way as Topson from Dota. Damn! Okay. That's interesting. That's actually interesting, what the fuck? And if I remember correctly, he was doing pretty good, right? Like, lots of people were thinking he was, like, Irad because he was, like, playing super good in Piala Esports. Wow! Okay. Okay. I can get behind that. I actually can get behind that. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Okay, okay. Now I am motivated. Yeah. You never know, right? You never know, like, if you post, like, really good gameplay clips of yourself and teams see it and they're like, you know what, let's take a chance. Because, like, I remember hearing that Chibi isn't going to be able to play very consistently this season, right? He had something going on. Was he, like, getting married or something? I forgot. But he had something going on. So that's why they were, like, getting a new jungler as well. As, like, a secondary. Wow, okay. A pub jungler. Alright, alright. Let's see. Would I consider Vamos a champion contender? I mean, they were last season. They were definitely a champion contender last season. And they've always been one of the closer teams, the SRG. Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Like, they are 100% at least playoff contenders. Are they champion contenders? Oh, I think they are. Because, like, the majority of their lineup is still here, and I feel like they're hungry. It's just like they're hungry. They have, like, some very solid, like, new options. I think Claw-kun coming in to replace Warlord is going to be an interesting one. I'm not too sure how well the chemistry there will work just yet. And I'm not really sure how well Claw-kun, like, compares to Warlord as well. Ah, this is tricky. I might do this. Do I want to do that? It's a little bit of personal bias to do this. Oh, but Todak is also pretty good. Oh, this is tough. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Also, I haven't put anyone in MAL contender yet. And both of these teams down here are the newbies. Dark Horse and Champ contender. Really? I'm having a hard time with this one. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hello, Danny. What team is DJY? Ocean Black down here. We're leaving him for last. DJ Curse team straight to MAL. Lol. I see, I see. I don't know how to position them. I actually don't know how to position them. Cause like, based on last season's performance, Vamos is the closest team to SRG. But I have some bias for Monster Vicious. And I have a bit of bias for Todak as well. I think I'll keep Todak down here. Honestly, I'll keep it like this. I think I'll keep it like this. Yeah, I think I'll keep it like this. This seems okay. Alright. DX Origins! One of the new boys. One of the new boys coming in. This was previously Young and Dangerous, right? If I remember correctly. This was like Sunfrost's team back then, if I remember right. Man, they have a lot of players. What the fudge? So, I remember Keemin's name from somewhere. Siska and Keemin are a bit familiar. I feel like I've heard their names somewhere before. Then we have Zed. I remember Zed. Man, it's been a long time. It has been a long time since I've seen Zed. I still remember him back from when like Clutching Suha's Esports was around. Then we have Stome. Looks like he's over here from RSG now, since RSG is gone. Then we have Rasi. Rasi was ID, right? If I remember. I remember Rasi was like an import. Then Danzo, Zia, Metal, Tio. Oh yeah, these are the coaches back here. Oh wow, they have 3 coaches. They have a coach, they have a tactical coach, and an analyst. So they actually do have like a pretty notable coaching staff, but these are all new names. I don't think I've seen any of these coaches' names before, but I will say if DX Origins ever wins with a back door, it's right there. It's ready to be, it is ready to be done. That joke is ready to be made. Tio is from Evos? Oh shit. I'm so bad at remembering coaches. I'm not, more like not even bad. I just don't. I just never remember coaches. Okay. Stone went to mid lane instead of... Oh shit, he did. Huh. Rasi is the roamer. Stone is the mid laner. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest, like, I just don't have a lot of information about DX Origin. But they did make it to top 4, actually, right? They did make it to top 4. How did they play against Vamos? Hold on, let me just like real quick watch a little bit of how they did against Vamos. A question to you guys real quick. Did Ocean Black play this tournament? I just want to check with y'all. Did Ocean Black play this tournament? Okay, Vamos won game 1. This is a best of 5, huh? Okay. Let's see. So DX Soul did not do too bad, actually, game 1. Like, from what I can see here, they had a pretty okay lead. They have early game heroes. Zed was getting fairly farmed. Who won this first game? Vamos. Vamos still won in the end, huh? But it was close. It actually was close. That's the thing, right? I don't think we can just put them in... OB got grouped. Oh. Shit. That's not good, is it? Let's see. So Vamos won game 1, game 2. We see Storm on Lo Yi. He got a... Oh, he went Nolan. Rasi got taught is pretty classic. Zed on carry. If I remember correctly, Vamos did sweep, right? I think Vamos did sweep. Yeah, if I remember, there was a big great break. Yeah, I remember that. Not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie. I thought this was DJY for a moment. For a very brief moment, I was like, oh shit, is that DJY? Then I looked closer and realized, oh wait, no. That's not him. That's not even his team. Vamos swept in and Homeboys 3-1 them. Okay. I didn't watch this tournament at all. I just went Pavilion on Sunday to shake Matstro's hand. I see. I actually was there as well, but I didn't really watch much. Okay. I'm gonna put this team at the bottom of potential dark horses. This team is at the bottom of potential dark horses. I think that's a good enough place to put him. I feel like I have to split the dark horse tier in half. I feel like I might have to split this here in half. Alright, let's have a look at Ocean Black, everyone. So Rippo is here with DJY. Besides that, this is a total MAL team. This is a complete MAL team. No one here has any MPL experience except Rippo, which is probably gonna make it a bit tough. Now that I've heard you guys mention as well that Ocean Black got grouped, that is not very good. Oh wait, no. Someone here is there's an import here. What? There is an import here. Hold on. Masako. Indonesian import. On loan from Geek Fam. Oh damn, okay. Their gold laner is from Geek Fam. Oh wow. Okay. Oh. Do I want to rate this as the weakest team? No team in MAL contender, right? The thing is, if there's any team going into that tier, it's probably this. This is probably the team. If any team is going down there, it's probably Ocean Black. Cause like this is a very inexperienced team. And the thing is like this is originally Miracle Gaming. And I've always kind of like, I've met Miracle Gaming just a little bit before in the past. I don't really know them well, but I've met them before. So because of that, there's a small bias that makes me want them to succeed. Especially since they're keeping like basically their entire lineup. So many MAL teams, once they go up into MPL, start replacing the players that got them there. And I don't really like that. But there's a reason they do it, right? There is unfortunately a reason that they do it. MAL is just so different from MPL. So like the fact that they have so many rookies with them here, it's tough. It's tough. I'm pretty sure DJY is just a marketing stunt. They probably paid DJY to be on the team. I don't know. I didn't reach out to him. I didn't ask him. You know, I asked him like, hey, are you gonna be like on the main roster? And his answer to me was that we see scrims. So, you know, if he actually outperforms his competition, which here is Diff, you know, maybe we get to see him, right? If DJY is able to mid Diff, then he can play. If they legit wanted DJY to play, he would be registered as jungler, not mid. Dunno? No idea. I have no idea what the actual intention with this is, but it's pretty funny to see. Gartic phone later, right? That is the plan. But yeah, I think based on what I can see, because like Rippo is a big playmaker, yes. But he obviously needs the right team to play around, right? He's not going to be able to solo carry. That's what happened with RSG, right? Last season. And they do have an import, but I don't really know too much about how well he performs. He did get 4th place with MPL in MPL last season, which is actually very impressive. So there's a chance they could do well. But purely based off the information that I have right now, they have to be the weakest team. Like, I would have to put them at the bottom. It's just how it is, unfortunately. Rippo has to be the shot caller of this team, unfortunately, yeah. DJY is a solo player and glazes himself, lol. He was a sub. Kadera was main. Oh, he's a sub. Oh. But other games he played, he is good on Moskov like D. The thing that we have to remember is that even players that may not be the best in MPL ID and PH are actually generally going to be pretty solid here. Because, what can we say, you know, MPL MY just doesn't quite match up to snuff, unfortunately. So, you know, even if he is a sub, as long as he was able to perform somewhat decently in MPL, he will probably do pretty good here. MY is becoming a training ground for imports, yeah. Even their logo is a B tier logo. Oh man. But yeah, do I want to rearrange this somehow? I will probably try to turn this into a 1 to 10th place ranking after this. Right? I'll probably put SRG first, MV second, Vamos third. Purely from bias. I think I'll put Todak in front of JP Niners. Yeah, I'll probably put Todak in front of JP Niners. And then... Actually, do I want to... You know what? I'm gonna put Homeboys here. I think they are like pretty solid based on what I can see. Like, the only worry I have with Homeboys is Amal. It literally is only Amal. And as long as he performs, the rest of the team should do perfectly fine. So yeah, I think they are a playoff contender. I'll put them in front of JP Niners. Then I like what Arrow is trying to do. Let me look at Arrow again. Where is Arrow? Here, Arrow is here. Yeah, they do have players that I like. I want to see a bit more from Window and Kosei. Team Ray is probably behind Arrow. I would put them behind Arrow. Then DX is actually pretty solid. I might actually put DX in front of Ray. I might put DX in front of Ray here. Yeah. I think this would be like my ranking 1 to 10. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably what I would do. Masako is an MDL champion in his own right, but Bunny QT got done dirty. Honestly, a lot of players got done dirty. Like, just based off of the horror stories that we have heard from MPL MY before, I wouldn't be surprised if some imports just don't really want to come over anymore. You know? Unfortunately, the way that we do things around here is still not the best. It's a sad thing, but it is the case. But, yeah. You know? Yeah. DJY gonna be calling Dodo because of Ocean Black 10th place. I mean, someone has to be there. Some team has to be in last place. They could surprise me, you know? You never know, they could surprise me. Also, you know what's funny, right? if you look at the number of likes that each team's image has, it's a good reflection of roughly how popular the team is, you know? Like SRG obviously has the most likes. Then Vamos comes right after. Aero Esports, Monster Vicious have a little bit lower. JP9ers does have a pretty good fan base. I'm actually surprised they're in front of Todak. I guess there's a lot of Chiku fans out there, you know? Like Homeboys is still pretty popular, Team Ray and DX are pretty new. But then you come down here and Ocean Black has nearly 13,000 likes. And I just feel like how much of that comes from DJY? Like how many likes here come from DJY? You're his brother and you placed him 10th? Like, sibling love is tough. Sibling love is tough, guys. But yeah, I would probably rank it like this. What do you guys think? What are you guys' thoughts? The thing is, the unfortunate thing is for me, is that just based off of the lineups that I'm seeing here, I still don't really feel like any teams are gonna be able to really like break through SRG consistently, right? Like Vamos is obviously close, MV is pretty close, heck even Todak is pretty close. But I don't think anyone really looks like they're in a strong enough place that we can say like, okay, this is the next team that we can rely on after SRG. Or like, this team can beat SRG, you know? Like, this is the new top MY team. I don't really see that, unfortunately. And it's a little bit unfortunate, you know? Yeah. MY is cooked, Kai. Well, there's my tier list, y'all. This is my current consideration of the teams here in MPL MY Season 15. I think it's pretty fair. I feel like kind of switching this around is also a possibility, but I'm just gonna go with a bit of bias here. Wow, amazing. Thank you. Who let MY cook? I wonder that myself. I want to continue watching Shiki. I'll come back when I get spooked. I feel like I've heard about that anime before. It is one of those like kind of spooky, gory type of things. But yes, all right. Let me go ahead and save this image so that I can make graphics using it. I will also say that based on how this stream has went, I get the feeling that if I do want to make a video explaining my ranking / tier list for this, I'm gonna need to re-record it. I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to consistently clip out the things that I've said throughout this period. Also, just a silly little thing. Just a hold on, let me save this first. 3S15 ranking. Okay. Maybe that's like okay, because like before the stream started, I showed this template. To my siblings, right? And they were messing around with the logos and stuff. And I'm gonna just leave you with that. I did not do this, by the way. This was not me. This was them. I'm just showing y'all. I didn't know how to react when they did it. I don't even. Yeah, instantly demonetized, you know? If I had any chance of being monetized before this, no longer. No longer do I have that opportunity. That's just gone. But like honestly, when my siblings did it, I was like, oh my god, how did you even come up with that? And I just felt like I had to show y'all, you know? But alright! Can I delete Dodo from stream? Alright, so now that we are done with the tier list, single B as a logo is cooked. Alright. Thank you. No problem, Lilo. Alright. Shall we play some party games, y'all? Shall we have a good time? Alright, let me go to the bathroom real quick and then I will be right back, yeah? Just like real quick. I will let you guys you guys can have Tiny Claude in the meantime. This camera is too small. Okay, there you go. You guys can have Teeny Claude. I will be right back. Yay! I am back. Ayah! Honestly, I still prefer if we play Among Us. Like, again, I don't own Among Us. I don't actually own it. I don't have the game. So like even if I wanted to, unfortunately, I cannot actually play it. Plus, I feel like that's the sort of thing that's gonna really ruin our friendships over here. In PC, yep. It's free and mobile, right? That is true. But I don't really want to play on mobile. I don't feel like it would be a very, very nice experience. DX source Todak equals Dodo. You guys are just using you guys are now using the logos to spell things out. In PC, use BlueStack. Huh, I guess I didn't think about that. A Minecraft, well, but it gives Iskari vibes? What does that mean? I do like Minecraft, actually. I do play a lot of Minecraft. You guys know I like playing Minecraft. But I wouldn't know how to host a server for y'all or anything like that. Maybe one day in the future, we can try Among Us. But I think there are a couple of peeps who actually are quite looking forward to playing some garlic phone today. So, I think we'll stick with that for now. Okay, alright, so who here has played Garlic Phone before? Gartic Phone, in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about here. Ocean Black DX Soul Monster Vicious. What does that spell? ODM? Okay. I've seen other people play Gartic Phone before. I think it's fun. I think it's a funny game to play, right? I know that some people are probably a bit hesitant to play it because like they don't want their like, you know, drawing skills to be seen by people, but it's not like I draw good. I definitely don't draw good. And I think it's fun. I think it's funny when you play games like this. BDSM, I see, okay. I've seen Rubber Ross. I see. Is it you draw, I guess? No, that's more, that's like Pictionary. Gartic Phone's a bit different. Basically, hold on. So it is a website. Let me go on over to it. Here we go. Let me move my camera back. Okay. We should be in Discord call so it's more funny. Yeah, that is the intent. I do intend to do that. Is this good enough to capture the game? Do I need to extend it? Let's do this. Yeah, that should be fine. Basically, you type what your friend wants to draw. A little bit. So, let me just, so you can enter as a guest or like as an account. I don't think I have an account, so I'll just go in as a guest. I should have kept that purple dinosaur. That was actually very fitting. Okay, we'll go with this. So, yeah.
Alright team, we're transitioning to FLAC, but tasks are still going to be on Bullfrog.
Did nobody see the poppycock post?
Why is there no mute button on that? Okay, so there's actually quite a few different game modes that you can play, but the most like the most like original game mode is normal. So basically what happens is every single player participating will write down a prompt, right? A prompt that someone else will have to draw. So it could be anything. So it could be like dodo, for example, right? Dodo trying to fly, let's say. So everyone will write down a different prompt, like their own prompt, and then that prompt will get randomly sent to another player to draw. Alright? So that player will, so like whatever prompt you get, all of us will get like one of the other player's prompts. We draw that prompt, and when we're done, the image of that prompt is then assigned to another random player who has to try and guess what it is. Right? After that player has guessed what it is, they'll write it down. That new prompt is sent to another new player who will then have to draw it again. And this process repeats until the very end. You know, when everyone has drawn and guessed a few times, depending on how many players there are. And then at the end, we get to see like whether or not the prompt actually stayed the whole way through. You know, so like Dodo trying to fly could have ended up looking and being guessed as something completely different at the end. And that is part of the fun of it. It's the absolute like ridiculousness and stupidity of what it ends up becoming, you know? It might end up just like actually staying as Dodo the whole way through. But it could just end up being something completely different. And that is why I like it so much. It's just like very silly. So, how do I invite? Okay, I need to send the link. So I will send the link in our Discord. Oh, apparently Gin and Dark are already in their own Gartic Phone lobby. Alright, as is usual, right? Alright, then I guess I'll join them instead. So let me leave my room. So everyone can click on the link in the Discord general chat right now. I hope this music isn't like copyrighted or anything like that. And then you guys can come by and join us. So we have Dark Striker, we have Gin, we have Kai, we have me right here. So you guys can come on by. Genho is asking, why is Stream Elements commenting? Stream Elements is Kai. So yes, anyone who wants to come by, you guys just need to click on the link in our Discord general chat right now. And then, you just pick your avatar, you pick your name, and then you're good. You can come in, you can join. Please do, because this type of game, the more people we have, the more entertaining it is, right? I think this is actually like the first time I've tried doing this kind of like party game with viewers, right? I don't really think we've done it much before in the past. If we tried, I don't really remember it. So please do come by. And if like any of y'all don't know how to do it, please do let us know. But yeah, you literally just have to click the link in our Discord chat right now. If you guys are not in the Discord, then this is a good time to join. But I'm pretty sure that everyone watching right now is in the Discord. There we have Kuduel, Skibidi Kuduel. Who else? Who else is coming by? Lilo? Is Lilo here? I remember Lilo saying that they wanted to play. But I actually haven't heard from Lilo in a bit. I know Fan was here earlier as well. And Junho is here. I don't know if he wants to play. But what we're gonna try and do for this garlic phone session, right, is that we're gonna try and make our prompts MLBB related. I think that would be fun, right? If we try to make it so that all the prompts that we write down are related to MLBB, So it could be like a hero doing something, or it could be like an MLBB item, or something, or something related to me, I guess. Me or Dodo would be fine as well. But let's keep it MLBB related, and then we might get some interesting stuff, right? So is anyone else around? 5 people is enough to play, but again, it is always more fun with more people, this type of game. Because like the more people we have, the more rounds there will be as well. Because the prompts and the drawings will get rotated between people each turn. Not too sure if the other peeps are here. I guess I'll just hop in the Discord for now. Hold on. Yeah, I guess we can just drop the link in the stream as well. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, let me jump into the Hello. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, I can hear double right now.
Dodo echoing.
I can hear you through your side.
No,
Dodo is
because
echoing.
I have you on the TV.
Dodo is on Gun's TV. Yahoo!
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 Okay, I'm gonna stop my screen now since I think we're all
The
here.
only mode that I really know is secret.
I see.
Lol.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna start with the classic
Let's go,
mode.
let's go. Yeah,
Okay,
the
I wanna
normal.
test audio first. Do I sound better?
Yeah, you sound
You
alright
sound good.
actually.
I'm on laptop, that's why.
Nice.
Oh, the Naruto effects are here. Damn, I needed to watch that.
Okay, so 5 players is not too bad, but hopefully some of the other peeps come by. And yes, like I mentioned, let's try to keep our prompts to be related to MLBB.
Okay.
So let's see. What should I put?
Did you do Dark? Did you do like we have unlimited time to draw? Since I don't think all of us can finish in time.
Yeah. I think limited time makes
No, I
it
think
funny.
limited time is more fun. Limited time is more fun.
Man, my prompt is quite long though.
It's fine.
Same.
It's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Letty calls me.
Alright.
Hey,
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Alright. Good
Yeah.
luck, everyone. We got
It's kind of hard to draw on laptop now that I looked at this.
Alright, we
It's the fact I
gotta
can't
do
really
that. We
do
gotta do that. I think his hair looks like this. Yeah. I think that's about right.
What am I doing? Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing either. Why is his arm so
Thank
long?
Oh no, I need to delete this whole thing, man. I don't even know what am I drawing, man. Okay,
I don't know what his thing looks like here. Something like this, I guess. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. We'll put like this, the big circle. Okay, something back and then.
which dude came up with this, bro? It's so hard to draw on laptop, man.
We're all using mouse here. I'm pretty sure. I don't think anyone would have like a tablet
I'm
or
using
some
the
shit.
phone. I'm using my phone. I'm using my bare fingers.
So I guess honestly that's probably a little easier if anything.
Because I'm not that a good, digital artist.
It's so funny,
I don't.
actually. This is so funny, actually. The way I'm drawing this is so funny.
I think the way we all draw these is gonna be pretty silly.
I think the next guy who gets this is gonna cry, man. Okay, I'm done. Wait, I should put
I
color.
hope this is
color.
identifiable, you know.
This MLB hero
No,
already.
he has like this kind of thing going on here.
You know, this looks so funny, man. In my opinion, whatever I drew is so funny, man.
And for me, it's literally the funny.
All right. If you're not done,
Not the
get done
funny.
quick. We're running out of time. Okay. What is this?
God!
So now you have a picture someone drew in front of you. You try and guess what it is. And I have no idea.
Why don't we use wrong answers?
No,
No,
honest.
wrong answers and then you confuse.
Yeah, it doesn't
everyone
quite.
else. Oh, what in the world is
Yeah,
this? What did Dodo came up with that? Bro, I'm sorry to whoever got my drawing. I'm really sorry.
I'm
Got my
very...
drawing. I would really say I'm sorry.
Okay. This doesn't seem too bad. I think.
Even for me, it's not that too bad.
How do I draw that thing under? Dang it.
Something like that. Yeah, she does have that defining feature. What does this even look like here? Something like that, I guess.
Yep, I really shouldn't go to design course, man. This looks fucking funny. The ads pop up is so annoying, man.
Are you
I gotta
getting
agree.
ads pop up?
Yes, because I'm on laptop.
Oh.
I got an ad blocker. You can use an ad blocker.
Oh yeah, Opera has an ad blocker. I forgot. Fuck. Stop popping up! My FPS is going.
What color was
Freeze!
it?
Which one is ad blocker? Yes, block X. Yes, reload. Oh no! Oh no!
That's not good.
No! So guys,
Is it purple?
Guys, it seems I need to rejoin the game.
Oh no, that's not good.
No.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I guess that's fine then.
We should be good.
Okay. This is fine. This should be fine. This makes sense,
I
right?
think it would be hilarious. Hilarious.
I think you guys just
Hilarious.
hear a lot of clicking
Hilarious.
from my part.
Would be funny.
Oh my
What?
god, what is this? This doesn't look
Who
like
is
ML!
that?
This doesn't look like ML! What
Who is there? What? I get Alright, I guess this is the guy. It's gotta be this. Sure. I think.
You know, you get so much more artistic integrity than mine.
Oh wait, is it? Or maybe it's this guy actually.
Wait, why is he so fast?
The guessing. Okay, now this is the best part because we get to see the entire process.
I don't like where this is going.
Okay, let's start.
Oh no!
Claude versus Leslie. Oh, I can't tell who those are. It's a good attempt.
Look at mine.
You guys are so much better, man. I suck balls.
Leslie alts my covered but kaboom. What's that even mean?
This is so stupid.
Amazing.
Anyway, next.
It's a WWE net holding dodo. Is that what that was? Oh my god! I could not tell.
Look at mine. Look at mine. Look at mine.
I
MPL. This is MPL trophy.
don't even. Okay, I see that you just kind of gave up. Honestly, understandable.
Okay. She's not making a 5-minute set. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
I think you can tell it's Terizla, right? Yeah, but my pizza.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh no.
Of course.
That's funny. That's very funny.
It's very funny.
Moment spinning and getting dizzy. Okay.
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 Yeah, it's simple, but I can see it. I can see the
Oh
vision.
no.
Oh no.
Oh, that.
Just write it. There's no point if you just write it.
Oh, that
It's still different. It's still different. It's still different in the end.
It's still different in the end, yes. Oh. I see. Okay, I see the vision.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, that explains it. I actually did guess it. I did guess the character correctly.
Boy!
I thought it was Atlas. But then I was like, wait, he has wheels.
I think it's quite obvious whose art is the worst, which is me.
Well,
I think
Okay.
probably
Very
you have
nice,
colors.
very nice.
Round
Yeah,
two,
yeah.
people. Round two.
Round
Round
two.
two,
So yeah, that's how the game is.
Funny.
Is there anyone
far
in the
it's very
chat who wants to join as well?
We have
Mm,
some more slots. Some more
Yeah.
slots. So
We
yeah.
have a lot more slots.
We have a lot.
we have a lot. We are not limited to the 5 people. We're not playing a ranked game, guys.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we have
Even
exactly
though-
5 people.
Yeah, even though we have a jungler, a gold laner, a roamer, an XP lane, and a mid lane right now, we still need more. Come on.
Nice. Fan is ranking right now, so no. I guess it's probably just us for now.
Boy, I literally told him to play with me.
Kind of surprised Lilo isn't here though. I thought that Lilo wanted to play.
Yar. What happened
well.
to Lilo?
Alright, I guess we can just go again.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
So we're still sticking with MLBB characters, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
anything related to MLBB I think is fine. If you want to be a bit more creative. But let's
Okay.
try to keep it MLBB related.
Let me think about something.
So let's see.
Let me think of something. Oh, okay. I think this is a good enough prompt. Okay.
Yeah,
I hope
that should be
whoever gets
interesting.
this prompt can draw it very nicely.
That is
And
not
I
going
hope
to
it doesn't turn into something else in the end.
That's part of the fun. That's the idea. That's the goal. We want
I
it to
think
become silly.
I think next round we can broad it out to anime or just.
Yeah, I guess we can try doing outside of LVB. Oh, okay.
I got a
Fun.
purple color. Oh my god! Wait, how do you change color? What in the
Purple
world?
guy.
How do I get a
Sorry for my
purple?
drawing with this one.
How do I get a purple tone? Hello. Oh, there it is. Ah, yes, this is the perfect color. How do I draw dodo?
Don't spoil it.
Shit. How do I? Shit. Oh man, I missed the dodo picture, bro. Oh man. I think a lot of us wrote about dodo. I guess. Should be. Dang. Okay, I'm wasting time right now.
That's not the right blue. Something like this. So, well, that should be pretty obvious, right?
So funny.
How do I try the other person? Oh my god.
This is so funny.
Mine funniest thing in the whole world.
Oh my
This
god.
other person has no
For
detail.
me, this is
What am I drawing?
what am I drawing?
Oh my god.
Again is having a great time.
What am I drawing? No.
Oh no, I don't have time. No, wait. No, this is the most
Hold
important
on. Hold on. Okay.
I'm done.
That should be
hope-
good enough.
I hope whoever gets this. I'm sorry. It looks very weird, but.
Okay, if I add this, that should be more obvious, right? Okay. Your
Okay.
trying is always the best. Thank you, Daddy. I try.
Thank you, Dad. Oh!
What?
Wait, no!
What is this?
100
Huh?
feet? 100 feet? What the heck is this?
What? What is that? It's so.
What do you mean by 100 feet? Who in the.
What is this?
Oh. I don't know. I can't tell.
Oh my god! Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of question marks on this one. This has always been how I draw this particular piece of landscape ever since I was young.
Well, at least Dodo, at least you know how to draw.
It's hard to say.
I look like I'm not having a good time right now. My depiction of a game that I've been playing for 7 years is really bad right now. Wait, I thought of something.
I guess that's fine.
Oh yeah. Oh no! I just noticed something. I forgot my prompt. Oh no!
Maybe you forgot your prompt.
No, because I think my prompt was the photo I got last round. The drawing I got last round. Oh,
Now,
no.
you're not supposed to get like the same line of drawing in the same
but
round.
it's still kind of funny to think about it. Wait, let me do this, and then Oh shit! No! No!
Okay,
No!
that's.
No!
I guess that's fine. That should be fine. Right?
Okay, I'm done. I hope whoever gets this. I don't think they'll guess it though.
Does this
Wait,
look
what?
enough like
Whoever gets this.
Oh, I don't have time anymore. Well, let's go with it.
Oh! Oh my god.
What the? What the? Huh? What?
I'm
What
guessing Dodo
even?
got mine. Oh yeah, Dodo got mine. I'm sorry.
What?
You got mine and I'm sorry.
If it's mine, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Johnson, Isekai, who, M's. Wait, no. Isekai, Mia, and.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
Okay,
Yay,
it's the
we're at the funny
reveal.
Here we
part.
go again.
The
In
big
3,
reveal.
2, 1,
Dun
let's
dun dun
go.
dun.
Okay, this is what I got.
Oh no, I messed this
Oh
one up.
no.
No, I don't think you messed this one up because what
What?
I
I
wrote.
thought
Oh
it
no,
was
it's
Kadita.
Kadita! Oh, no. I see. Oh, I mean, you can still kind of tell. Hey, I mean, not bad. It's not bad.
I mean, Kalia became Kadita for some reason.
I mean, they're close enough, really. Oh.
This is difficult.
Oh.
Oh my god!
What the heck?
What happened to my Naruto, bro?
I think it can be a fight titan also.
Oh no! Oh no, Lucas! Lucas, what have they done to you? Oh, okay,
And
that's a
your
nice
Luke is
prop.
so hard.
Okay, I can see it.
Oh no!
What? Oh, that's what that is. That's what that is supposed to be. I couldn't figure it out at
I
all.
can't miss.
I mean, it's purple. I'm not wrong.
I was like trying to think, what hero is purple?
What hero is
Oh,
purple?
no. I messed this up so bad.
No, Trinity build.
Oh my god! Oh no! What? You guessed it? How did you guess that?
Yes!
What? How did you guess that?
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god! It was close. How did you guess Dodo with Trinity? What in the world?
I mean,
Oh,
it's the
wait,
three
you know.
important items for an MF. I'm
I
not
guess
wrong.
so.
Why the heck does he look like that? He has, a whip.
Oh no! I messed this
Oh,
up
is
so
that what it
bad.
started at?
That doesn't look like Catboy, bro.
You weren't too far off, honestly. It could have been worse. Hey, we got that one.
But the original prop is.
Hey, at least we kept the jumping off a cliff. Yeah.
This is so stupid. Oh my god.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff.
You get what I was having fun now, right? Freaking Dodo with Trinity. I'm like, wait, how do
I just thought you'd draw Dodo like holding the 3 items.
I can't. I suck at drawing, so I just turn them into circles.
Well, somehow it worked. That actually got passed through.
And that was when I was like, oh wait, 3 circles actually means the item, since that's what we see.
True.
Anyway, anyone want to join?
Next round. We have a 1-minute intermission. Please wait.
Nice.
Yeah, we need to start one now, or else we're gonna run out of time later.
That's fine. I think we can keep going for a bit.
Oh, Dodo can go after midnight. Okay, let's go.
I mean, it just cuts into podcast time, and I think that's fine.
Well, we can podcast and draw at the same time, right?
Okay, so are we like expanding the prompts or are we staying with MLVB?
I think let's
Expanding it.
just extend by a bit. Extend to Dodo stuff.
Dodo
More
stuff.
Dodo.
But
Yeah,
then
more
everyone
Dodo
will have
stuff.
Dodo. Okay, I guess we could try.
Okay, I already have a prop in mind.
Wait, so it has to be related with dodo?
I guess so.
No. It's fine, but it just depends on what you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Ah, okay.
Oh my
Wow.
god! No!
Oh my god, this is the most difficult thing.
I guess I
This
have to use
dude.
this
Sorry,
color.
guys.
There really isn't purple.
They're all purple guys.
I hope my prompt gets passed through. Because I think it's quite important.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh no, I'm on field. Oh no. Oh no.
I
Oh
don't
no.
really
Oh no.
remember precisely
no.
how this looked, but see. Oh yeah, we do have fill. I can use fill actually.
Yeah, I also just noticed we had field until it was too late.
That
If
should
only
do.
I was
Yeah, that
feeling
should
last
do.
game.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm doing better than last game though.
See that? Do like this. Fudge,
I
that's
think it's
terrible.
quite obvious,
That's
but
fucking terrible.
I might get called racist for what I'm drawing right now. There's a possibility of me getting called a very bad drawer. Even though I
I
already
can't believe I've drawn him like this. This is terrible.
Wait till you see mine.
I
Oliver, was this item?
wait.
Something like this?
I think the important parts of Dodo is his top hat, his eyes, and his beak.
Yes.
This looks like a snowman. Dodo, if you get this, you'll get what I mean, but the Dodo I drew looked like a snowman.
Understandable. Is this clear enough? I hope it's clear enough. Maybe I should draw arrows. I don't know if arrows will. It's fine. Just
I hope whoever got my prompt is drawing it very nicely right now.
you should do it. That should do it. That should be okay.
Yeah, that should do
I'm
it,
kind
that
of
should-
sad that they don't have like purple. So I guess it's
Oh,
fine.
there is.
Is there?
You just need to press on the color, but then you need to configure it yourself.
Oh, is it? Damn. Okay.
Oh my god! What is this?
Mm.
Oh, wait.
It looks a little bit cursed right now.
Okay, Dodo, I want to see what you will say to that prompt because I know what's the prompt because it's my prompt. I want to see, do you get it or not?
Oh wait, is it? So I probably wouldn't have guessed it, but when he said it like that,
I was not
huh? What? Okay.
Okay.
How do you?
Dodo, I'm gonna tell you what I was writing.
Oh, that's how
Dodo.
you change the color. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Dodo, I'm gonna tell you what I was writing because it was what I was writing.
Yeah.
Dodo eating Fanny, but she is named Mikasa. That's all.
Okay, sure.
That's what I got from that picture I got earlier.
Basically, Titan Dodo.
Can I draw a better Dodo? Nope, this looks like an embryo.
What the heck?
Mine looks like an egg.
Next round we can include Claude if we want.
Yeah, I guess that would be something.
Since
Let's see.
I think somebody already did it this round. With Odette Swan? How? How do you draw? Anyway, two eyes,
What color was her?
one yellow beak.
Oh well, it's fine. I don't need colors for this.
Top hat. A swan's color is white. How do I?
Good luck. Well, this is not quite the right shape, I think, but it should be fine.
Yeah, I hope whoever gets this can guess what it is. I think for us in this stream and viewers, I think we all know what is the important part for Dodo. Like for Dodo as a character. So if you can draw the important parts of Dodo, you should be good. Okay. We're going to be on our last question soon.
Okay, this will do. What is that?
Is this?
What
Oh
is
my
this?
god.
Oh my god, what is that? What is that? What is that supposed to be?
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Now I'm gonna look back
I'm done.
at stream and see what is happening, what is going on there. Dodo, think about it. It's Dodo and oh.
I don't know.
Let's see what.
Okay, this is the one I got. Before I realized you could make purple.
Oh, this is where they messed up, huh?
Close enough, I guess.
Actually, no, that's a sword.
Why? The first thing you see is the sword.
Wait, how did it go
Hey.
back to the same one?
Are you
I mean-
screen peeking, sir?
No, this I saw the head. Why is the head so big? I'm like, oh, okay.
What? There's no way you could have guessed winter color from that.
Fine.
Yep, I figured. Like,
Oh,
I wasn't
no.
going to guess that, but Gin said like that was his prop, and I was like, wait a minute.
I can't tell what that Pokemon was.
Oh no!
You know,
Look
it
at
looks
one
like
go.
it looks like Dodo is gonna kill the. Anyway.
Next.
Oh,
Reading actual. I.
oh no!
Oh. Wait a
You
minute.
know what happened here?
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh! Is that what it was? Is that what it was? Like, what the F is that? I've never seen. Like, what is this even?
Who nerfed? Who nerfed swans?
Okay, I can kind of see it, yeah. Wow, that's good. That's a good drawing right there.
But still though, doesn't it look like Bruno, or should I have made the glasses better? Anyway.
I think it looked more like Naruto. I think I was the problem.
Which Naruto is brown? Anyway.
Hey, we don't look at color.
Oh! That's what it was!
Honestly, that's pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda good, kinda good.
Yeah.
Oh man! I mean, it makes sense. It makes
It
sense.
does make sense.
I
It
mean,
does
it
make
makes
sense.
though.
Nice, nice. That is pretty silly.
Cool, guys. Okay.
Very cool.
We're cutting into our podcast time, but let's just continue.
Yeah, I think we're having a good time, right? I think we can continue.
I've been laughing my ass off, so let's continue on, guys.
After this, we can maybe try some of the other game modes also.
Okay.
Wait, so what?
Yeah,
topics are we
what's the
sticking to?
addition? Are we adding Claude?
Yes.
Okay.
What? You're adding what?
Clodzire.
Oh no, I don't know Pokemon. I suck
It's
at
okay.
Pokemon.
Just
Okay,
say
you know
big
Claude.
boy.
You know Claude
I think.
because you've seen
Okay,
him
what
too
about
much.
we just use the prompt big boy since that's what we call Clot Sire in
Yeah,
the stream.
sir.
Alright.
Okay, I'm done with my prompt. I need to charge my phone.
Okay.
Mine is the most long.
Wow. Okay. I see.
Alright. Oh my god! No! How do I draw the little guy on top, bro?
Hmm. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. How do I? Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. My drawings are all stickman. I really suck at this.
All good. No worries. Understandable.
Wait,
You relate.
wait. I can actually do this. Wait.
Adding too much detail. Let's see. What did that item look like? Hmm. Then I need a drown.
Bro, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while, man.
It's a good thing I have plushies here I can use for reference.
Man, I don't have.
That's
No,
cheating.
that's cheating. We're you supposed to use our memory.
We who
I mean, it's
constantly
fine.
forget anything.
It's fine. It is Dodo's game. So
Dodo is the master though.
yeah, so we can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is so hard to draw, bro.
You know, I should have drawn his mouth bigger. Guys, remember Dodo's key features, okay? I couldn't draw the beak because I was too focused on something else. Yeah, I need to put touch summon. Oh,
That should do. That should do.
hey, what's the problem?
Hmm. Well, whatever it is, it looks very polite.
What is this?
Oh my god. This Dodo looks
Okay.
violated.
I think a lot of them look a bit violated. Alright. That should be fine. How do I draw this? Oh no.
You know there's circles with Phil. You can use that.
Yep. I guess I just do it very simply.
Guys, I think this is gonna be the most chaotic round since I don't think any of us are getting the prompts right.
Potentially.
Oh, Cloud Sire. Bro, why did I go take the... I went and took the wrong color, dang.
I was gonna do it Peppa Pig style, but never mind.
Lol.
I can't draw like them.
I
But
hope
no, it's
everybody
supposed to
knows
draw.
what Claude looks like, and I'm not drawing poop right now. This is not Claude. This is not fucking Claude. Oh my god. Guys, I'm sorry.
Okay. As long as you try your best, that's good enough. Claude appreciates all effort.
Yeah, I don't think Claude is gonna like my drawing.
Same to mine.
Bro, I already messed up Dodo. What do you expect me to draw Claude for? I'm taking inspiration from what I saw last game. Thanks to Mr. Cruel.
I'm an artist, but I don't like drawing because I
Oh
suck.
no! No!
If you mess something up, there is an undo button.
Yep.
There is where? Where?
It's that arrow
Where?
at the bottom left, like the bottom left
If
of the
you're
list
in
on the right.
something
No,
like
no, no,
mobile, just
no,
click,
no, 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 I don't have time, I
just
don't have
click the
time, I need to do
pencil.
this now.
Just click the pencil thing.
Guys, I'm sorry for this messed up drawing.
It's okay, we understand.
I don't have time to finish. No, I need to draw the last stick.
I feel like I can clip some of these.
Okay,
I look so
I'm done.
violated.
I'm done. It looks like a banana, but it's fine. Okay.
Trigger warning. Mine looks so violated.
It's okay. They all do in some way.
What? What?
I guess that is Claude, probably. But what is that?
I'm guessing Dodo got mine.
Okay, sure. This, sure.
Now we get to the funniest part.
Okay.
The funniest part.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. What are the Picassos?
Ah, yes, this is the one I got.
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
I think it's
didn't
clear
really hit the
enough,
Sky
right?
Piercer. I didn't
I
really
don't
hit the
remember
Sky
what a
Piercer.
Sky Piercer looks like.
the old damage. Why does it look like a roasted chicken?
It does look like a roasted chicken. I like how the Sky Piercer got went through though.
Because it's 999 damage.
Yep.
Look at mine. It's pretty.
Oh! Oh! I
Oh,
got
no.
confused.
Oh no, we were looking wrong.
That's a good drawing.
Bro, why the dodo change color?
I like how it's an elephant.
Oh no.
Big boy.
Honestly, I feel like this general consensus has remained. Okay. Hey, I mean, it kind of stayed. It kind of stayed the whole way through.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no! What is that? I see.
Tiny big boy.
Oh well, it turned into something else, but oh, that's not too far, right? Right?
I mean, I drew Dodo instead of Claude.
Alright, this is so hard to draw. I don't even know what to do with this.
I think you did good enough, honestly. Or medical leave.
Medical leave.
This one didn't go through.
Okay, very
Medical
good.
leave.
I don't know how to add the stream part in. We missed out the stream.
POV or medical leave.
POV on medical leave, yes. MC stands for Minecraft or medical leave.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, in a Malaysian standard.
What
have...
are other game modes that are interesting?
You guys want to try out Jackbox? I think Jackbox is a good idea.
I think if we want to do Jackbox, we can do another stream for it because I feel like we can actually spend a good amount of time playing Jackbox.
I think we might be playing this until 1 AM in my opinion.
Yeah, I think we can definitely be playing this all the way until the end. The question is, do we want to try it? Because there's a lot of presets, right? You guys can see it.
Oh, you want to do a
The only
solo one?
thing I know is secret. That
Secret?
is the
How
one.
does
But yeah,
secret work?
basically, when I remember when I played
French.
it, basically
Okay, I think I have an idea on what we can do.
we're going with the
Uh-huh.
secret.
Fan is here. Hello, fan.
All the
Okay, we are
actions
six
are
feet.
mystery, drawing and sentences are hidden during the game. I want to think about one which is like, okay, one of us just write one, and then
Story will be the difficult
whoever,
one.
just one
Not
prompt
the
all the
one.
way until the end.
Is there a way to do that?
Story mode would be difficult.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Yeah,
we can do
icebreaker.
that.
Play with just one sentence, ask questions, and have fun with the others' drawings.
I don't really know what that means, but we can try it.
Or we can try Cruel's one first.
The
or
secret?
Was it?
I've never
Yeah.
actually played any of the other presets before, so all of them are new to me. So we can just try,
Hi,
really.
fan. Hi, fan. Sorry for missing you today.
No,
How
it's
was your
fine.
rank?
It's fine. Yeah, it's
Really?
okay. It's okay. Everything is okay.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
DVD.
Yeah, we can try secret and see what that's like, I guess.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Yeah, let's try.
Let's go.
We've never tried this game mode before. Let's see how it is. So I guess we write something again.
Write a sentence.
Any tip and any specific topic or something?
I hope this
Because
goes to
secret
fan.
has this, dot like on passwords.
Oh, even we can't see. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Ah shit.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't
Oh,
know
wait.
anything.
This
I
again!
didn't get to finish writing.
Why did someone do this again? Why are you trying to flip me out?
Well, this
you
can
need to know.
definitely
This will
be
be the
interpreted
funniest
as something different. I'll tell now, everyone.
Bro,
Yeah, it's
oh
okay.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, secret is so bad, guys. Secret is so
Can we
bad.
Oh
try
my.
this again?
Oh, what? Wait, we can't see what we're drawing. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Even worse.
Oh my
Secret is so
god.
bad. Secret is so bad.
Well, let's just
It's over. It's over.
I
Oh,
hope
no.
Cooked, guys.
I hope whoever have seen this before is okay with whatever the heck I'm drawing right now.
I'm okay with secret because I played this before. It's like
this is
it's
very
funny mode
silly.
also.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I'm not, because at the moment I don't even know what I'm drawing.
All your
You
drawing
might see it at
skills
the
just
end
go
when
out
we
the
got
window now, guys.
It
Good
feels
luck.
like I'm stuck.
We're gonna see it at the ending
Oh
though.
no.
Okay, we're gonna see what
Good
we
luck,
drew.
everyone. Good luck.
Good luck to our
I
drawings.
didn't press done because I don't want to.
Amazing.
Oh my god! Is this
Okay.
just what I think it is? Don't tell me.
I'll just go with this. That's what it looks like to me, so I'm just gonna go with this.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Dodo!
How do I draw a character's alt when I can't see?
Just be blind.
I think this was around here. This was probably around here.
There's a leg over
bow
here.
tie
His leg
is
is over
here.
here, and then
Like
his hands
that.
are over here, and then he has a round head, and then his other hand is over here.
Alright.
And then
Sure.
some yellow chain. Okay, I'm done with the shit.
Alright, sure.
Also done.
POV, and then some yellow chains.
If we try to make it too complicated in this mode, it's not gonna work. We have to keep it simple. And
What is this?
Dodo?
It looks
Louder.
like Pikachu with thunder. Tanda.
Dodo flower.
Tanda.
That's all I can say to that. Dodo flower.
Oh, hello, Moose. Welcome back. We're doing some Gartic phone. Okay.
Dodo again. I need to draw Dodo again.
I think we're all getting a lot of dodo.
You know what? I'm gonna just write it out. I give up my life already.
No, you have to try. You must
I'm
try,
gonna just
sir.
write. I'm gonna just write the heroes that combo with him.
Something like that. And then
what hair does Beatrix have? That's a
Pink.
Doesn't look pink to me.
okay, sure. I hope that reflects somehow.
Beatrix has blue eyes, right?
Beatrix is what?
Blue eyes.
I'm not gonna remember that.
Mhm.
Who looks at heroes' eyes?
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, here we
Oh
go.
no.
Alright.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh
Hey,
no.
someone did the same.
Let's build.
Oh no, it's even worse than before.
It's okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay.
Why did it go back to
That should
me?
be fine.
Why did
Oh,
Dodo anything go back to me? Oh my god. Oh man.
I think a lot of us had dodo related prompts.
I don't think I did though. Wait. Oh.
I see. Okay.
Oh no,
So
I'm pretty sure this one.
it actually was just what I thought it was.
Pikachu.
And mine just became so different. It got so
I can
far.
tell you, I already
What
forgot
the
what I
heck is
wrote.
that?
It got so far for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Honestly,
Ooh.
it's a good guess.
Hey, at least you can draw in the dark, bro. I
Yeah.
suck.
Now let's see.
On the logo.
MLB.
MLB.
I'll say right now that MLB can stand for something else.
What does MLB? What is your MLB mean?
I was trying to
Major
write
League
MLB.
Baseball.
Shotgun.
Shotgun. That's not a shotgun. How are we supposed to guess that?
I mean, nobody needed to guess that since.
Yes, true, but yeah.
Okay, I think this one I did a fairly good job. I think I did a fairly good
It just
job.
looks like there's this guy petting a bunch of people. Oh wow, okay.
Fatalings.
Oh.
Uh-oh. China.
Hey, I mean that's
Okay,
pretty good.
okay. Not
I think
bad,
that's pretty
not
good.
Nice.
Oh my god, I suck at drawing. I'm starting to notice that. Oh my god.
It's okay. We understand. All drawing is good drawing. Oh,
no.
I now understand.
I guess we weren't wrong at the back, right, guys?
I can't believe you guessed that this was Dodo.
Well, we were still there, right? We were still
Dodo
there.
became a flower.
Dodo became a flower.
Do.
Do-oh.
Thanks, bro.
I thought I typed nothing at the end, but at least got some words.
You know what's funny?
Hey, I helped you. But Dodo can just look at his stream layout.
Well,
Why didn't I think of that? Fudge.
It disappeared.
You know what's kind of funny? That initial prompt do-oh. That's actually Claude Zayu's name in Japanese.
Oh my god. Don't tell me Fan was playing with our brains.
No. I actually thought that I typed nothing because I didn't
Okay,
saw the
secret is
timer.
way too hard. Can we go for
Oh.
something
Okay, we
else?
should go back to Icebreaker.
We can try, yeah. Let's see what icebreaker is. One sentence. I wonder what
Right,
that means.
let's just write whatever prompt we want. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be too broad though, because I don't think everybody knows what you're thinking about. Now I'm actually thinking.
What do I want to put here?
Oh,
Interesting, you know?
okay, I'm done with my prompt. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, sure. I guess something simple will do. Oh, okay.
Wow, that's a
Man,
worry.
oh man, I'm gonna suck at this. Well, at least I can see now, right, guys? At
Least we can see. Being able to see is pretty important.
Mama, I'm chasing a ghost. Do you know who he is? Mama, I'm chasing a ghost.
Then we can just put the little guy up here. Oops.
Oh man, where's the undo button? Where in the?
It's that arrow. Like you see on the right, your list of things. One of the arrow
Oh.
on the bottom left.
Oh, okay, I did it. I finally did my job. Oh my god.
Yay! Congrats.
Okay. Hey, which one is that? Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I'm stuck. Dang it.
Damn, I haven't heard that one in a while.
Okay, I'm done with this. Alright. Trump said the tariff is gone for now, right?
I have no idea. I'm bad at keeping up with world news and stuff.
Lol.
Hey, this is pretty cute.
I'm just.
Nice.
I should try to invite like.
This waiting time is actually quite long.
Oh. I should try to invite like the other casters to try this. It would be
And then we can also join
interesting.
It would
Maybe
be funny.
It's just a dodo with casters thing. It's like a collab.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can only watch.
Gardic Foley, casters
Yeah.
versus viewers.
You guys already get plenty of playtime.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay,
far, it
this
doesn't
is
look
what I
too
want.
different from like normal mode.
No, it is different since everybody gets their own prompt and it's different. Oops. What in the?
I love, I love.
I love her. I love. I love.
I love, I love.
I love.
Suddenly having karaoke.
I love.
Amazing.
Just
Where's
Amy.
my symptoms? Symptoms of dread. And I said it. And I said it again. I love her.
I love,
I
I
love.
love.
I love.
You guys should have gotten comfortable being on stream.
I love. I mean, this is a good thing actually.
Is it? I guess it depends who you ask. Lol.
At least I wouldn't be embarrassed of myself. on doing stuff like this.
That is true, if you're willing to have this on the internet, anything is possible.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, if I wanted to become a YouTuber, this is what I need to go through.
True.
You know, Kakashi's effects looks very ordinary for a collab skin.
Is it? Have they released them? I should watch it after this.
Nah, it's just those leaks. Those people
Oh,
leak.
just leaks. Okay. Still waiting for the official one then.
Yeah, I'm just watching it on my own occurred, but for me, this doesn't look that nice.
Now I am obligated to keep up with three
I mean, it is
regions.
Kakashi, but still.
Who knows? Maybe
Well, it is
Kakashi
still
wants to
surprising.
be on the lowdown, yeah. Wow.
It is still surprising to see Naruto being in ML, but still.
Right.
I mean, Demon Slayer could be coming soon. We never know. Right, guys?
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Yeah, this is my depiction of a car. It looks like a Among Us character. I'm sorry. I think my drawings are not as serious because I really don't know what I'm doing right now.
No, how do I? This is not anatomically correct.
All. Wait, eyes, big eyes. This is stupid eyes. Head. Okay, I'm done. I need to go back to my effects. What kind of? But the ult looks kind of cool though. The ultimate looks kind of cool though.
I guess this should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. Dodo share is being made to do a lot of things today.
Damn.
It feels like Icebreaker has a bit longer time, right, for drawing.
Yeah. Sasuke. Sasuke looks like a character you can actually think of getting.
I'm surprised. Sasuke has always been like the cool character, huh?
Oh my god, the effects are so good. The effects are so good for fucking Sasuke. Oh my god.
They were always going to put the most effort into Naruto and Sasuke. Wow. How do I draw this?
You know the things that appear when aspirant skins like use their ults or something? Yeah, that every time Sasuke is charging, because it's Suyo, every time he's charging until that point, the thingy just appears with Sasuke's face on it.
I see. They like to do that for anime stuff.
I mean the JJK, the who was it? The Gojo one was kind of mediocre in my opinion. I want to say I hope they rework like Gojo's ult, so when like Savior ults, his face appears, because in my opinion, when it doesn't appear, it doesn't feel like I'm Gojo.
I get you.
I was here to become Gojo Satoru, not become whatever I became. Bro, I'm drawing this like fucking Cinderella. Help me. With my symptoms of sorry.
I'm certainly getting a lot of dodo drawing practice.
My symptoms.
It can be a musician.
What is that even?
But it sounds like a trumpet though.
I hope Dodo doesn't hate me after he see what I just do. Oh my god! Wow, these effects are cool.
This emote is cursed. Definitely added in our BB.
This is as good as I can get, I think. I get the color. Is it possible? Probably not. It'll take a bit too long to get the color. Okay. Oh.
Who in the world did this to me?
Shit.
Why? You know, I like drawing Dodo and all, but I'm noticing that I suck at Dodo. So, guys, I really need some help here.
I hope I remember what this looks like.
I'm sucking on all my Dodo drawings. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
This is practice, you know, as a Dodo channel viewer. You need to be able to draw Dodo. Like your life depended on it, yeah.
I rather carry as a gold laner than doing this.
But you always do that anyway.
Oh man, it's
much more
important.
difficult.
There's no stakes
to
if you
master
always do it
timing than
anyway.
drawing this thing.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, Dodo has no hands because I don't know how to draw Dodo hands unless I make them chicken.
I guess this is good enough, right?
If we make a Minecraft server, I don't know what we should do.
Oh yeah, I wonder if we can actually make a Minecraft server.
In Bedrock though,
Honestly, that's good
you
enough.
have realms, but you must pay it every month.
Watch me know how to draw the counterpart of this, but not know how to draw the supposed thingy that we needed in the first place.
Imagine if Dodo has a better house than us.
Well, he is gonna spend a lot of time on that server if we actually did it.
Yeah.
Depends. I don't play Bedrock though. I feel like Bedrock is inferior.
Majority of us plays in Bedrock because of fun.
Well, if you want us to play, so please expect.
I just bought Minecraft for a super cheap price, just $1 in.
You know what? I should have been using
Philippine
this.
currency.
Oh my god, I should have been using this the whole
Minecraft
time.
Bedrock's not interesting. Nowadays, when I play Minecraft, I have to play in modded, you know.
Before they remove the shader support on Bedrock, I couldn't play Minecraft without shaders.
Oh.
I mean, I have free shaders on my Opera browser, so I don't mind.
But I don't mind my phone heating up.
Dodo playing with viewers.
Oh my god, it's my sentence. Oh,
See, we draw every one sentence. That's what this is. Okay,
Yeah, and
I
then in the end you
understand.
draw back yours. Okay. I made this prompt myself, so that means I should have been confident in drawing it. Oh my god, wrong color!
I'm doing terrible things to this man's hair right now.
Well, it is your prompt. So
Yeah. Did he have a hairband? I don't remember. That'll do.
how do I simulate?
I get the feeling these are being drawn on the wrong side, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. We never.
It's fine.
We just want to laugh, right, guys? It's fine.
It's fine.
You're bad at drawing, though. Most of us didn't even go to a art to learn drawing.
Yeah. Did anyone here go to learn drawing? I'm gonna assume no.
Oh my god, this Naruto one is also so good. Help me. But I don't want to spend money though.
Okay. Just follow your heart. Follow your ninja way.
Oh my god, that sound effect. Guys, you guys hear this, right?
And so I can spend it. Just a worth it skin.
Oh my, that is so
What?
cool.
How come it feels like we have less time?
So look, when Naruto gets full bar, which is Lucas, right? Lucas doesn't, nothing happens, right? Lucas is Lucas. If you get the Naruto skin, when Naruto hits full bar, he transform into the another version.
I would assume he would go into Nine-Tail Beast form. That makes the most sense to me.
He's not yet beast, but he's almost beast. If he press on the beast,
Alright, we're done.
I do speculate that Naruto would have clones in his first game.
Alright, let's see how all of us do.
The dodo slapping.
Wow, that's very dynamic actually. I'm kind of impressed.
Amazing.
There's such a big difference in impact.
Angry Dodi. Why the dodo don't have the proper pose?
This one doesn't even have the action.
I can't do it. I didn't have time.
Oh my god! Why the dodos doesn't have the proper pose?
I like how Dark Striker's dodo, the hand looks like it's gonna kill the counterpart.
Well, this is such a long run too.
Pod game.
Pod game.
Pod game.
Whoa, what's happening to Dodo's limbs?
Why does Dodo look so emo here? What the?
He looks like a Muppet.
I'm purely drawing this without using references.
Yeah. Nice. Dodo gaming. Lots of Dodo gaming.
Is that a stream title?
Is that the stream? Is that what that is?
Yes, and that's supposed to be good. Oh no, I messed this up
That's
so
the
bad.
Layla XD.
The
Oh my
curse.
god! Wow. Oh, that's pretty cute.
I don't have it. I don't know how to do it.
But surely you've seen it enough. Yeah, look at everyone. Well.
Everybody has different kind of eyes, huh?
Nice, nice. I see.
Simple.
Ooh, Sakura.
Mahjong ultimate.
Oh no, I messed it up so bad also.
Ora. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Huh?
It's a POV.
Is that an icon? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh my god, you guys are so good at drawing. No, I really don't have artistic integrity.
Yeah, that's simple. That's a simple way of doing it.
I really don't have artistic integrity.
The one looks great.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's nice. I think this one was quite cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
And mine, and on some mine it effed up.
Well, I see the attempt. He's in the car, nice. Oh wow, that's very 3D.
For 3D.
Hey, Transformers.
Yes, the Optimus Prime skin. That's it.
Ooh.
Optimum Pride.
Ruby, very simple prompt. Nice. Yeah, it's simple, but it works.
I effed mine up.
Dodo, I am sorry for what I have drawn.
And so far, everything looks like Ruby.
I'm sorry for what I have drawn.
It's okay. It's beautiful.
Goof Ruby.
Oh, I forgot about the eye patch.
Oh my god.
You know, I want to say something. When they put Kalia on Sakura, right? Our image of Kalia is like water. And then I just see Sakura hitting the ground and it's just
About the left. Oh no.
groundbreaking.
Yup. Now,
Okay,
is
the
someone
fact
done? Oh, Dark Striker is done.
By the way, there's a Gartic phone and Discord call.
Oh
And
yeah, I
there's
think
double
Discord has its own inbuilt also, actually, thinking about it.
Okay, let's go to Discord, I guess.
Nah, I think it's fine. Like, we're almost done with stream anyway. Do you guys still want to keep going, or we finish off for now?
You can, I can,
Why don't we just start podcast?
you can
Lol.
ask me your one.
Okay, the free skin is kind of good looking also.
Well, everyone's left already.
The Gara skin is also quite cool.
Oh, well.
And then there's
we can finish off for now and just chat a little bit until like it's 1.
Okay.
I will let you guys chat for a quick moment because I need to go to the bathroom. So I will be right back.
Hello, stream.
Be right back.
Hi stream.
Hi, stream. This is
Okay,
Skibidi
Marvel
Cool.
Rivals of Valorant. Marvel Rivals of Valorant.
9.
Hello, stream. I am Skibidi Cool.
Let's go League of Legends.
Skibidi Gin and
I
Skibidi
do want to
Fan.
download League of Legends. League of Legends very funny.
I see
So?
you have Riot client.
Well,
Now,
this is what
I
I'm gonna
skip
do.
my Indonesian lessons on Duolingo.
Well, I'm gonna just play one round of Rivals and then I think I'm gonna be done.
And he's hunting on me. The bird is hunting on me.
My TV is quite loud.
I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love,
How do I open the Discord layout in?
I love, I love.
How do I open the Discord thingy in Rivals? Can someone tell me?
Okay, I am
Shift.
back.
Wait, okay, the boot is back.
What is it? A shift tab?
What are y'all doing?
Shift and the button above tab. Beside number 1.
What the heck?
There goes a sandboard.
Oh,
Yes, Discord does have a soundboard. I would ask you guys not to mess with that too much. Because we are still on stream, mind you.
I like how we just forgot about that.
You know
Yes.
what I will do?
How do you
Sorry.
how do you have the Discord layout
Sorry.
on the side of
Guys, there's too much sound. Stop. No. Don't make me turn it off.
If Dodo is not looking at my stream, he's not supposed to hear anything.
People are playing the soundboard. Okay, but
Oh.
since we have a little bit of time and you guys are here, I'll go ahead and ask y'all what are y'all's expectations of the next MPL season.
My expectation about Ocean Black, it will be a low placer.
I see.
If they put TJY in, it's a low placer.
I
It's a
see.
curve.
Well, RRQ has been dominating so far.
The right heroes can make all
I mean our MPL, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's what we've been
I'd
talking
like
about all
to see
night.
someone dethrone SRG. I'd like to see someone dethrone SRG.
That would be interesting, definitely. But I feel like it's gonna be a bit hard for that to happen.
What you mean SRG?
Like someone
Also, I hope
beating
there's like
SRG.
there'll be a shift in that soon.
But now, I must really keep up with 3 regions.
Guys, I'm
Well,
not
it's
playing
up to
Iron
you.
Man.
I only keep up with MPL MY myself.
I only keep up MPL ID because of Navi. Also RRQ.
Guys, I'm not.
30 seconds.
I'm not. I'm not
I
playing
can
Iron
hear
Man.
your game, by the way.
I'm not playing Iron Man right now.
We can actually hear your game.
Ow!
I don't know, your mic is picking it up.
You wanna just let them watch me play?
Hey, we can end the stream right now if you want to. Just like stream your game.
Okay, if you want.
Party.
But you need to mute me, though. Mute me with
No,
you
I'll
because
just leave the call.
Oh, okay. Later,
I'll
don't
leave the
let
call
me-
to finish up the stream.
Please join back later, please. Thanks.
but
Just
what if
join
I
in a
don't?
different channel.
Rara,
Just join.
goodbye, stream.
Just talk in a different BC would be better.
I'm supposed to go find my friends after stream, usually, after all.
Any more flying? Ah, sweet.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and leave the call here, and then I'll like close off the stream since it's almost 1 a.m. anyway.
Okay.
Alright,
See you
GG's,
later.
y'all.
Bye.
GG's.
GG's on the garlic.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Garlic fun.
Can someone give me tips on Marvel Rivals?
Alright. It looks like everyone's already moved on to the next thing. I guess that's fine. All good. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and finish things off here for why is my hair like that? Finish things off here for today for the stream. We ended up spending a lot longer on the team analysis than I expected. And even though I said that I might try to clip out parts to like use in a video, I'm realizing now that the way that I did it, I probably won't really be able to use the footage. So if I'm going to make a video, I'll probably just like re-record it by myself. You guys will see whether or not like a video comes up on my YouTube channel after this or not. And then you'll see how successful I was. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis today. Do let me know like what you guys' opinions are about the tier list and stuff. I'll be posting like a graphic of it on IG and TikTok tomorrow, probably. So you guys can go ahead and drop a like and comment there if you guys want to, you know, share your opinions about the team ranking. Bye, Goat. Thank you, Danny. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Since this is the first time we tried doing a little bit of a party gaming session with the viewers, right, on Gartic phone. I think it was pretty entertaining. If I have the time, I think I can try to take out some of the drawings and moments from the Gartic phone session and post them on like TikTok as well. We'll see how it goes, but I do want to try and lock in a little bit more for this season, you know, since like I'm not working, you know, I'm not really doing anything with myself, so I may as well try to see if I can like try to produce more regular content, you know, like actually post more stuff on YouTube about MPL, about like just random gaming, like streams, clips and stuff like that. I don't know if it'll do much, but at the very least I want to try and like make myself stand out a little bit more, you know, like among the other casters, so that I can actually catch the eye of Moonton and more event organizers, so that I can participate in more different events. Because if I'm able to get more casts, then I can earn a bit more money, then I can feel a little bit more stable. That's the end goal anyway. But we will see. We will see. For now, MPL is gonna be happening next week, starting next weekend. I believe I am actually gonna be casting on the first day itself, right? Saturday itself. First week doesn't start on Friday, just in case you guys are wondering, right? Like first week usually starts on Saturday. So I think I will be casting on Saturday. So if you guys want to tune in for the very first game, it's SRG versus Vamos. I think that'll be pretty exciting. Feel free to come by. And as for our streaming, next stream should be on Tuesday as per usual. I remember I mentioned to you guys I was going to be doing a little bit of guest casting on that Indian tournament as well. So if you guys want, you guys can come tune in. I can share the link with you guys and you guys can just come by and have a look-see. A little bit of practice for me before MPL gets started. And yeah, I think that's about everything for today. Once again, everyone, thank you very much for coming back. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I'll see you guys on the next stream, and looking forward to seeing you guys soon at MPL as well. For those of you who haven't, do drop a like, follow, and subscribe on my socials, right? I'm always live on Twitch and YouTube, and then I have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, as well as the Discord server, so feel free to drop by any of those and show your support. Always appreciate you guys coming by. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys next time. Since we've been doing a lot of drawings of Dodo today, I think it's only appropriate that we finish off stream with Dodo today. So with that, everyone, thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a very good night. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.